Everyone can say hello.
Hello.
That's so much better than last time. I can't get over
going?
Just keep talking, Goss. That's it. Just keep the conversation going. Welcome everyone to the Curse of Strahd Death House finale. I am your humble evil host, Whiskey on Twitch, and I'm joined today by my lovely party of hopefully survivors during this game. Let's go from left to right on the screen here. So we're going to start with Turquoise Magpie playing Lint the Wizard. Say hello, Soph.
Hello.
We have Cosmo Arts playing Rain, the, well, rogue, kinda warlocky kind of thing going on right now. So say hello, Gus.
I'm a complicated individual.
Yeah, that, and you still have that hole in your chest. It's like covered. It's covered up now by mushrooms and stuff, but that's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Then we have the lovely Bakar. Tell us about yourself. What are you playing, Dro? What are you playing?
I am playing a cleric, Twilight Zone cleric.
Twilight Domain. It's fine.
That's it, domain.
Wait, Twilight Zone's a show, right?
It's the same thing.
And then finally, we have Davey, played by Naomi. Naomi, tell us about Davey a little bit.
Hello, I'm playing Davy, the spore druid. She likes mushrooms. Just having a good time.
You are having a good time, even though you did lose a couple of friends, which made your character sad. And a quick recap from last session. Our party found themselves starting to get to the top of this manor house, known as Death House, but they don't know that technically. It's just a manor house right now. They discovered what happened to the children, and unfortunately, Rose and Thorn were locked away in their room, and unfortunately, were never allowed out again, basically, as their parents went down to maybe fight a monster or something like that. But during this time, they realized a fair bit of corruption, a little bit of cult activity, and they had a nice creepy ghost lady where their hair was falling out while they were brushing, and it made me very happy as a DM for you lot just being so freaked out that you're like, just don't do anything. Just stand still and let the hours go by, and just we'll go into the next session. Made me very happy. But after they found the children's remains, they finally got shown the way down into the dungeon below. As they went down here, they found a bunch of crypts. They put away the children's remains and got some inspiration. Inspiration is basically a kind of luck point. So basically each player, if they kind of mess up a throw, there's a failure on the throw, they can use their inspiration to roll again. And once it's spent, it is spent. And what else? Oh, and afterwards, they just explored a bit of the dungeon down below, the crypts below. And at the end of the... Oh, sorry. Rain went to 0 hit points because they fell into some spikes. And they got impaled, but thankfully... thankfully, Davey was there to help them out. And at the end, Lint and Bakar found themselves in like a little dining room. Went into a little alcove and then saw this weird worm-like creature sort of hanging from the ceiling. Thankfully, Bakar rolled really well with the perception check because it was going to be a little bit of a sneaky boy. As we find ourselves at the beginning of this battle. Now, this creature, as we discussed last time, has a beat designed for medium creatures the same size as you, Bakar. A little bit different, actually, for flavor compared to the actual picture, what you see. This worm-like octopus creature, its skin has actually been flayed off, so it's literally just a pink skin underneath and muscle. And you see that as it's sort of going down the wall to come towards you, its body sort of scraping against the wood as well, so there's like a trail of blood behind it. But we left off with it attacking you, coming at you, but it was not surprise. So every one of you roll initiative, please. Let's go. Oh, and also, I didn't mention this in chat, but remember, if anyone rolls a natural 20, a natural 1, please make sure you celebrate it in chat. And also, if you want to, please use the command Pally, because then you can do a little tip to our artist friends here. I actually forgot to mention it, so please do so. Apart from that, I think we need to get going into some fight music as we get started. I am going to give... No, actually, let's play how it is. I'm probably going to give... No, you'll be able to hear it, I bet. That's fine. Okay. Because depending on how you roll, changes, like, what your characters might be doing, if that makes sense. All right. So... I'm turning out too loud for you guys. I'm Polly. Okay, cool. So, let me roll for... Damn. That's a really shit roll. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. All right, initiative. Let's go for Bakor first. What was your initiative?
I got a 10.
10. That's okay. Lint, what did you get?
6.
6. Oh my god.
I'm shit, okay?
Rain?
18.
Oh, thank
18. And then we have Davey.
16.
16. So the ones furthest away from his creature go first. That's pretty hype, actually.
Love that.
Okay, so what I will say is the moment this thing starts to attack, there was like a bit of a crash from the wood that was around it. Just so it logically makes sense, you could kind of hear it happen from down the hallway for you two, Rain and Davey. So first top of the initiative in this combat round, we have Davey. So, sorry. Rain, sorry. So Rain, you hear this echoing crash of something coming from this angle over here. And, oh, hang on, have I got it? Have I got it? Have I got it? Here, there you go.
I saw the ping.
Okay, cool. You have Davey in front of you, but you can scooch by him if you want to. What do you want to do? There's a crash. And it's echoing in the back.
I'm going to scooch past Davey.
Yep.
Because I've already been impaled once. You know, I already took the damage on one round. I might as well go first for the rest of it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and investigate where that's coming from.
I'm not going to have to get you to roll for it. It's quite, as you're walking up there, the crashing and all that is still happening. So even though it echoed a little bit, and the moment you get into that intersection, you can definitely pin that it's on this map, at least the north side of this map. 5, 10, 15, 20. You have 10 more feet of movement. You can also use your action if you just want to dash and just getting there.
Would I be able to dash and get in there to help them?
So you have 10 more feet of your movement. And then, so you haven't got a bonus action to dash yet, I don't think. I think that comes up.
I think you get that at 2nd level.
They are not a 2nd level rogue.
Oh.
So, multi-class, yo. So you can use your action to dash instead. So you'll be able to get in there, see what's happening. And that's about it to start with. But you're at least...
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, all right. So you use your movement. What's your AC?
AC?
Yeah, your armor class.
Oh, looked up what that was literally before we started. I know it's light armor.
Mm-hmm.
Where would I find that?
I can tell you right now that it is a 15, I believe, right now. Shall we go 15?
Yeah, I think it's...
You do have a shield equipped now, I believe.
And I do... Yeah.
Cool. All right. Uh-huh. What is that? So, as you're starting to run across the floor, heading to that direction, you do notice that the footing underneath you, it's not going to fall underneath you, I promise, becomes really like, it's dirt, but it's almost liquidy, right? It almost is moving, as you stand and start running, you hear the squelch underneath your feet. It's almost like you're stepping on flesh, if you would.
Ew.
Kind of. And as you ping by, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, we'll go there, 35, 40, 45, 50. You can get into the room if you want to move your token. You're welcome to. But as that happens, I'm going to move you... oh my god, I'm moving everything. Great, great, great. Cool, 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 cool. That's fine, don't worry. As that happens, you feel a hand pick at your ankle. And it misses. It scrapes your ankle. And you quickly go ahead. Now, I'm going to ask you, are you going to look behind you or not? Just for me to give you a little bit of a flavor of what you might see.
I'll take like a quick glance.
So as it swipes your ankle and you sort of feel it hit your boot, you turn around and you see coming from underneath this weird flooring, a ghoulish kind of hand reach out and a face comes out, and it almost feels like it's habitually breathing in, like as it reaches out for you. Davey, you can just see it coming out from where you are right now. You're at the bottom of the stairs, so you're like this to it. You see a creature reaching out, trying to grab Rain as they're doing it. But Rain, you can obviously continue to keep going if you want to into that room, or you can deal with this. It's up to you, actually. You see it swipe at you. It misses. I rolled really bad. But that's it. What do you want to do? Do you want to go into the room and that's it, or do you want to deal with this thing what's come out?
I feel like you guys probably have this worm thing. I would like to handle whatever tried to swipe at me, because if we need to run later and that thing is still there, that's going to be a pain in the ass.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of rewinding. Okay, because I wanted to give you this moment. I want to put you around about here. It would have been just around in the corner here. That would have been your full movement. You leave its range real quick. I'll give you an extra 5 feet if you want to deal with it. I'm going to say you hadn't used your action, though, to dash. That was just your full movement to get there. So you still have your action if you want to use it against this thing. And because it's sort of still clambering out the dirt, I'm going to say that it's prone right now as well. Which means you have advantage on melee attacks.
Okay. So I could use...
You can use your rapier if you want to.
Yeah, I'll use my rapier.
All right, roll to attack, please, and it's at advantage. And as you're swiping towards it, you see that it's breathing in, but then it's sort of choking on the dirt that's going down its throat, and it's just sort of going as it's sort of just trying to swipe at you. Yeah.
So 17.
17 definitely hits. And that was at advantage, Rain?
Yeah, that was with the advantage added.
Cool. All right, roll some damage, please. Davey, your go is next, by the way. Followed by Bakar and Lynn.
6.
6 points, nice. You sort of pierce it with your, I'm assuming rapier. Do you say rapier you're using?
Mm-hmm.
You sort of pierce it in its throat, and it pulls out as you attack, as the dirt sort of just spills out of its throat onto the floor, and it looks at you and goes, "I'm beautiful."
No, you're not. Ugh.
So you still have a bonus action if you got anything for a bonus action. Else, you're right there with the ghoul friend right now. Is there anything you want to do?
What?
Movement's done.
I stabbed it, right?
Action's done.
It's
Yeah.
done?
Yeah. No, it's still alive. It's still well, not alive technically. It's still kicking.
Would I be able to stab it again with the rapier?
I think you only have one attack.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Have you got anything?
Do you offhanded? Do you have like a dagger or something?
I do have a dagger.
Do you have 2 weapon fire? Yeah, I think you equipped a shield right now, which means you're running with a shield and a weapon, so you can't unfortunately switch out like that. So it's fine. Just asking if you wanted to do anything else with your turn.
Nope, not that I could think of.
All right, let's go. Davey, you see this creature just come out of the dirt very weirdly and just swiping your friend.
Now that wasn't very nice. Davey's going to use her bonus action first to cast Shillelagh on her staff.
Yep.
So these mushrooms sprout all around it. They glow slightly, and then she's going to use her action to use a wild shape for symbiotic entities.
Ooh, okay.
All of the mushrooms along her arm and also the ones in her hair begin to sprout these spores that begin to cover her and give them 8 temporary hit points.
Nice.
So, that's what I'm going to do first. And then I'm just going to get 10... How close do I have to be to this? Yeah, I'm going to get 10 feet closer to it so that it's 10 feet away from me.
Okay. I believe you can move
But I'm
your
not
token.
going to get in range with it. Oh, yes! Excellent. And that's all I can do. That's my bonus action.
All right, great. So you're just sort of preparing there. Make a quick perception check as you're running up, like, kind of, I don't know if it's gleefully. I feel like it is for Davey right now. Make a quick perception check as you're heading up.
That's my perception. Oh, Lord. 10.
10?
Mm-hmm. 4 plus 6.
I mean, this is kind of obvious to be fair. You also see, as this ghoul is reaching out to Rain, you also hear another voice coming from the south of the map, crawling out of the dirt as well, sort of just looking around. This person has... You can see it's completely tattered, but it used to be really nice-looking robes. As it just looks out and goes, "We're living forever!" As it's just crawling out a little bit.
Oh, you have a friend.
creepy.
That's your turn?
Yep.
All right. Bakar, you are up, my friend.
So I guess this giant creature with a beak is in front of me, right?
Yeah,
Okay, let's swing at it.
It's yeah, absolutely. Roll
I
to a
pull
hit.
out my longsword and I'm like, "You give people with beaks a bad name." I go to hit.
As it says, roll to hit, my friend.
We got a 20.
20
Not natural
hits.
20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That hits. Roll some damage, my friend.
Oh, 11.
11 points damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's good. That's really good. Yeah. Excellent. So that's your action.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to do with your bonus action? Do you want to move? Do you want to stay in front of it? What do you want to do?
For a bonus action, I'll cast Shield of Faith on Lint.
Nice. Okay. Repeat. Just say what that is again for me, Dro. Just so everyone.
Yeah, see, 1 second. So Shield of Faith, a shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting a +2 bonus to AC for the duration. Last 10 minutes.
Amazing. Okay, so you are concentrating on that. So if you take damage, you have to roll Constitution saving throws and all that kind of stuff. By the way, chat, I love that you are all coming up with puns. Very nice in chat. Very nice to see. Now we're moving on to Lint. I rolled
Huzzah!
piss poor for this creature.
Wow.
It's just a hungry boy.
Lynn's gonna see the squiggling mass and see the damage that Core's done and take... ooh. How many steps back would he take? He would just kind of quickly open his components pouch, take maybe 1 step back.
Yeah, sure. Are you able to move yours?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
Here.
Yeah, sure.
Because I don't know if this might... Actually, hang on. I just need to check this won't hit Core. I don't think it will. It's just a range of 10 feet. Doesn't say it's in the code. So it should be okay. And is just gonna panic in the moment and just go, take this! And is going to cast poison spray on it.
Okay, could you read poison spray just so I know? Because if it says any creature within this area, that means Bakor could
Am I
take
gonna
it.
get hit here?
Yeah, it might be.
Okay.
So I'll make sure you know what you're doing before, and you can
Yeah.
you can retract it as well if you want to. Totally fine.
Yeah. I extend my hand towards a creature I can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from the palm. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so you can just choose a creature.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, you know
Yeah,
what?
I can choose a creature.
That sounds fun. Constitution saving throw, yes?
Yes, Constitution saving throw.
Ugh, hang on. Oh, what's it saves? Please do something. Please.
Too strong.
No! 9.
Yeah, that hits it. So, yeah, he's going to take 1d12 poison. What does the d12 look like?
D12 is like the smaller D20, basically.
Oh, right, okay, right.
I think. I don't know. Maybe.
Ooh, 11.
Yo, dude. Nice.
It's not too bad.
Me and Lynn are in sync right now. You see that?
That's
Yeah.
so good. Yeah, I'm reading it
So,
myself
yeah,
as well.
in the panic of that, Lynn's just going to go, "Duh," casting his hand towards it, and then take another step back just in the shock of the moment, just like, "Jesus, what's going on?"
You and because as this spray like goes over your shoulder, you smell that poison. What you kind of like threw up a little bit as well as it all over.
I'm sorry, my
100%.
friend.
It's
Do
looking.
what you gotta do.
It's looking hurt. You see that the poison is sort of entering its bloodstream because it's not protected by skin, and the veins all over it start to as well. Yeah, it's looking very hurt. Nice. That's a lot of damage. All right, now it's my Beak Boy's turn. Beak Boy is going to, in this kind of state of panic right now, of just survival, it's going to just straight up attack Bakor right now. And you see that it's going to lean back with its whole body, and its tentacles are going to try and wrap around you. That is 17 to hit.
Damn, that hits, yeah.
You take 9 points of slashing damage as it sort of pierces past you, wraps around you, and because it is hit with that, yes, because it hit you, it can now attack you with its beak. So it sort of wraps and as it goes for you. Beak is that is 8 to hit.
That don't hit, baby.
So as it wraps around you and its beak like lifts up, how do you defend yourself as it's about to attack you?
And with this beak open, I take my, let's just say longsword, and I jab it in between the beaks.
Excellent, nice.
Ooh, smart.
All right. Give me 2 seconds. Cool. Yep. Okay, top of the round. Rain. What are you doing?
Trying not to die.
Oh, good. Aren't we all? Hello, friend.
Oh my god, I have support. Okay, cool. Now that I have cola, here comes the fucking rain. Let's go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm trying not to do what I did last time, which is just get my ass handed to me by centipedes by using my rapier. Can I do Eldritch Blast? Is that like too far for just these?
No, so I'll say, because you meleeed first, I'm going to say that you're right up next to it. An Eldritch Blast is a range attack, but if you want to, it has taken its reaction already. Because, you know when you like went away from it, it used its reaction to reach and grab you.
Yeah.
So you could back up a little bit, so it's 10 feet, and then you can just Eldritch Blast the fuck out of it. 100%.
That's what I want to do.
All right. Do me a favor. First off, roll to hit. Technically, this is at disadvantage because it's prone. When you're doing range attacks on something that's prone, it's at disadvantage. So roll twice, take the lower number.
Oh, God.
Welcome to maths, everyone.
6.
That does not hit, unfortunately. But tell me something, Rain. This is a brand new thing for you, right? This what's about to happen is brand new. This is something you've never experienced before. But tell me, what does this look like to you? I don't know if you're still going with what we discussed beforehand. If you can remember, it's been a while since we spoke about it. But what is it?
Longbow.
Yeah. So describe to me that Eldritch blow. Eldritch blow for me. Blow. Sure. We're gonna call it Eldritch blow.
That's a whole other service.
Yep. But yeah, tell me about it. Describe it.
So on the back of Rain's like kind of just strapped to their back is this weird long bow that looks like it's been made out of like worn out wood, like pieces from a shipwreck, and eyes are carved into the entire thing. At this point, I've been impaled, I've been attacked by centipedes, I'm exhausted. So Rain takes the bow off their shoulders and is like, all right, it's time to start getting shit done. So pulls the string back with no arrows initially seen, but as they pull the string back, these glowing, bright fucking arrows appear. And she's just like, fuck off. Lets it fly.
Amazing. And as it sparks, you see it sort of clambering up and it falls down a little and it just hits right by it and you see the dirt underneath sort of explode. For those who don't know, this is a homebrew Eldritch Blast that look like a bow. Don't you dare you be like, you can't have a shield while I'm wearing a bow. No, this is the Eldritch Blast, y'all. You put your rapier away to do this, by the way. So rapier, then do it. Anything else you want to do? You are out of range. You can move away or whatever you want to do.
I'm going to say where I'm at.
All right, so you're just getting ready for the next one. All right,
Yep.
Davey, you are up. You see...
Did the ghouls not attack us?
Say again.
Did the ghouls not attack? Did the things that are coming out of the ground? They didn't attack us, right? They
You
just
had a
stayed
round
there.
on them as they were coming out of the dirt.
Okay, I see.
Don't you worry. I'm on this a little bit at least. I'll forget something.
Okay, well, this will make you feel better. And she's gonna go up with her staff, and she's just gonna jam it down one of its throats.
Sure. You aiming for the one what was hit by rain, or you're hitting the one at the south of the map?
I'll hit the one that's closest to me. So
Yeah, sure.
I have to get into range with both of them in order to hit one.
Correct.
Right? Okay, yeah. I'll hit the one closest to me. Ooh, okay.
Sure. We'll say aim for the one at the bottom.
Mhm.
Because they're basically
okay,
equal.
So yeah, I'm doing shillelagh.
Yeah.
Actually, does a 16 hit?
It does, yes.
Nice. Okay. So that does 1d8 plus with my symbiotic entity an additional 1d6.
Circular Spores is
Okay.
outstanding, by the way. It's complicated.
Okay, so it's 8 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Amazing.
And then 2 points of necrotic damage.
Amazing, yeah, great.
So that's
Still up, but yeah. Oh, this is a melee attack, right?
Mhm.
You have advantage because it's still prone. They're crawling out of the dirt.
okay. I'll see if I get a nat 20. I did not get a nat 20.
That's
I got
fine.
a nat 1 actually.
Oh no, that's fine.
Oh, no.
No, it didn't count. It's fine. Don't ignore it. It didn't happen.
Okay,
It didn't
so
happen.
that's the damage. And that's it, I think.
So you just bludgeon it, and this just wave of energy overcomes them. As you hit them, their head sort of dents in a tiny bit, and you see that the skull itself is broken open, and there is a brain, but it's almost rotted completely away. And they just sort of turn at you, and its neck cracks. And on that note, they're both going to try and attack you.
Yay!
You were asking it when to go, and here it is. All right, so they're going to stand up because they're invo. They want to. They sort of crawl out. I'm going to say it takes a full movement to get up because it is, it's still crawling out of the dirt. But then they're going to try and attack you. Dave, that's a natural 20, my friend.
Natural 20 hits.
That's a natural 20. Yay, DM rolling natural 20s.
Except at the start of its turn, I'm gonna use my reaction to give it 3 points of necrotic. Is it necrotic? Necrotic damage using my Halo of Spores. Oh wait, it has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Con save? You got it. Fail.
Fail. It takes 3 points of necrotic damage.
All right. It's almost that almost did it, but it's got that little thing. So as you hit it, these spores encircle it and sort of enter its own body and sort of separate its skin. It sort of, with a fury of the dead, just swipes at you, and then you are going to be taking. You take 14 slashing damage.
Ooh, okay, well, my symbiotic entity is gone.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Good thing though. Good thing you had it. And the other ghoul, misses completely. So as it sort of swipes you, it knocks you around, and the other one swipes to hit you again. But in the swiping and hitting, you sort of spin out the way the other one. And they're just sort of looking at you, just as it's going after you. All right. Next up is Pakor. Oh wait.
Since my sword is currently lodged into its like beak, can I pull out my shield? Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
So I'm gonna pull out my shield, and then I'm gonna do a talons strike since I don't have a weapon on me right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, sure. If you want to flavor like that, you're welcome to. You because you didn't technically like use anything to get rid of the sword. You can just pull the sword out and go again. It's totally fine.
I want to live in the fantasy.
Sure, let's do it.
My talons.
I love it. Yeah, go for it then.
15.
15 definitely hits.
4 damage.
4 damage. As you pull your claw out, tell me how you defeat this creature.
Oh, defeat it? Oh shit.
Yep.
So while its mouth is open, I actually jab my talons into its mouth and just kind of like, and then pull it out.
And you see the blood just sort of gush. So, to be fair, it is going to come at you. The blood just goes all over your body, down your feathers, and collapses in front of you in just a pile
I
of
turn
goop.
to Lynn. I'm like, it's so warm.
It looks disgusting.
All right, first one down. As that happens, you do hear there are some kind of like something going off in the corridor down south as well, just so you know. All right, and then we have. I need to get this. Yep.
Before my turn's over, can I
Please.
Can I move?
Yeah, it's done, so it's dead. So you can do whatever you want for your 30
Okay,
feet.
so I would like to head towards the hallway where we hear the commotion.
Absolutely. Use that 30 feet, my dude. So you sort of just hit, pull it out, drop it, and just run past Lynn. Very nice.
Is it every square is 5 feet?
Correct, yes.
1, 2, 5. Over here.
Cool. We'll say you in the corner, then that's all good there. All right. Lint, it is your go, my dude.
Okie dokie. Watching Core go into that direction, Lint is going to follow. And
It's cramped in this corner, yo. I'm telling you right now.
Rain is like, guys, come on.
is there a way Link can get past both of them to where the ghouls are, to where Davy is?
Okay, so I'll say this. Yes. Roll me an acrobatics check first.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Jeez, crap. What's my acrobatics? Oh, not too bad.
I believe you can just move through your friends, through your allies. I think it's enemies what take half movement. I'm pretty sure that's the rule.
Can you imagine? Just like, excuse
Yeah.
me. Pardon
I
me.
certainly hope so with a 3.
Yeah, so it's very awkward. You still do it, but it's just going by them all.
In lit fashion. In lit
Excuse me
fashion.
1 second, I just have to do one thing.
Okay. Now,
And,
Also, when Bakar like moved over there, I just took a look at Rain and saw that they have this wound that's also covered in spores. Just like
yeah.
Don't ask.
Ooh. Now,
So-
is there a way I can do this?
So just so you know, Lint, you are within melee of this creature, so just
That's
something to bear in
absolutely
mind.
fine. I'm gonna
You can
fucking
use a
melee
body
back.
shield.
Oh, you're gonna melee it? All right.
I am going to make one attack with my dagger, and in doing so, I would like to cast Green Flame Blade on my dagger.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
So
Roll to hit.
Let me just double check. Yep.
So at your level, it will be your dagger damage plus dex, I think.
Plus dex,
The flame will not hit this creature, but it will hit.
With the next creature.
Correct.
That's what I'm
Yes. At level 5, it will be able to do damage both, but that's a really good choice.
That's not too bad. Oh god, my dyscalculus is kicking it. 19 plus 3.
Yo, yeah, that definitely hits that one. Definitely hits
Okay.
that one.
And it is a 1d4 plus 1. That was a 3 plus 1, which is 4. So 4 damage to the one that I stab.
Yep.
And as the dagger just goes in, as Lint is just like he's toppling over, he's tripping over like Rain's foot as he passes, he just almost falls into the guy going Zah! And stabs him
Oh my God.
in his shoulder. And then as that does, in the like almost like aura effect of it going in, the green flame just kind of swoosh over to the other one and smacks it in the face.
Yeah,
With,
yeah.
I think it's 4? Yeah, 4 damage.
4
to it as
damage.
well.
Amazing. That's huge. Yeah, so the blood
Like
from
that
his
bitch
ghoul
slapped
sort
by
of
fire.
yeah, the blood from his ghoul kind of gets transmuted into flame as it hits.
Nice.
dead.
Did I use all my movement to move?
I believe so. Yeah, is there anything you want to do? Sorry, because you can get away, but it's got reactions and stuff like that. Just so you know.
That's what I was thinking. I was hoping if I had extra movement, I would take a step back to disengage, but if I don't, then I'll just stay where I am.
I would recommend staying where you are.
No, I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Well, I mean, I say that though because this is your character, so do what the fuck you want.
Yeah, well, Lint fell into the school with his dagger, so he's gonna stay where he is and live with his shame.
That's fine. They are dead. All right. Back to Rain. We have a little party in the corridors, y'all. So back to Rain.
Yeah, we're all in here.
Then Davey, you're next.
Okay, so let's see which one.
The
one that's closest to me. How is that one looking?
They're both. I'll just say this: they're both looking bad. Some really good combinations going on.
Okay, I want to use my rapier to hit the one that's closest to me.
Absolutely, yeah. So after you've just cast that Eldritch Bow, you pick up your rapier again and then go up to it and attack. Yes, absolutely. Roll to it. Roll to hit. Roll to hit.
I got a 4.
Oh no! You sort of just kind of in this moment of finally getting
Lint and
this.
I run into each other.
Yeah, there's a bit of a bumpage. I gotta admit, you as Lint was like going by you, you were still going into your head like, where did that power come from of the bow? Like you pulled it out, but you didn't expect anything to happen. For some reason, you just naturally wanted to do that. And in that moment, you were so enticed by, that you missed, unfortunately. Unfortunate, Rain. Davey.
Just gonna take your stick and hit it again.
Are you going for the one, just so I know, one at the south or one on the east?
The one that she's been hitting.
Okay, that's south.
Yes, that one. Does a 14 hit?
14 just hits, I believe. Yes, it hits.
Nice. Okay, so it'll take...
Did I just accidentally get rid of a
I was going to
ghoul?
say, I saw him go, I was like, yay!
He hasn't gone anywhere. What the hell? There he is.
Ow.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Tell me how you do that one. Tell me how I finish that one.
Well, she's just going to take her staff. The mushrooms continue to grow out of it, and she shoves it into this thing's mouth and just like shoves and shoves until it comes out the other end, and all the mushrooms, little spores come out, and as it dies, little mushrooms start growing out of its flesh.
And as it's just leaning down and hits, he just looks at you and goes, "Thank you."
Much better.
And that one is done. And now we have one more left. And that... Oh, sorry. Is that end your turn, Davey? Because you still have all your other things if you want to.
Nope, that's it.
All right. On to mine. In this desperate attempt to attack something, Lint, Davey, roll a d20, please. Whoever rolls lowest is going to get attacked.
4.
4. 1. No.
Are you serious?
Hilarious.
No.
I landed on him. My dagger's in his fucking shoulder. Yeah, I deserve this.
So this man who's got not burned, actually, you just sort of stabbed into him as flames comes out of it. It leans back and then lunges at you. I think they're going to bite attack. Can we bite attack? Hang on. They can. Yay. 13 plus 2. 15.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget that Lynn also has +2 to the armor class.
I know, but I have 11.
Oh!
So 13, it beat me.
Rough.
9 points of piercing. As it jams its, like, you see the teeth are sharpened, but they're also starting to rot as it digs into your shoulder.
Jesus.
And just,
oh, God.
all right. Breathe. As we continue to Bakor.
Would you say the creature's 5 feet away from me?
No, there's definitely a little bit of wall in between you,
Okay.
and then you got Rain there. I'm gonna say that's a tight ass corridor, and I don't think you could both.
I'm not gonna
fit.
move through. It's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Healing Word on Lint.
Okay, great.
Oh, thank you. I was on 3.
I know. So you get 7 points back.
7 points
Thank
back.
you.
That's your bonus action. If there's anything you want to do with your action, if there's any cantrips you might be able to use, yeah. You won't be able to attack it, I don't think, from there. If I'm being honest,
I can't really reach for an attack.
Not
I don't
really,
think I could
no.
reach it at all. So that's it.
all right. No, that's great. You just did what a cleric should do, which is fucking heal. All right.
My spell slot.
Oh my god. Okay, that's Bakor. And then I believe Rain. Have we? Yeah, you've had yours. You missed. you had a thing and you missed.
Good.
Davey hit. Bakor just had their turn. Lint, it's you, my friend.
Yep. He's furious that someone's bit him.
It just sort of digs into your shoulder and just lets go and just looks at you and it's
Yeah,
like.
I just grab him by like whatever hair is left on this creature's like rotting scalp, pull him back, and then just with the rest of my dagger just slice through his throat.
Roll to attack because it's not just going to let you do it. It's going to be like. Ah.
Yep,
And
That's hot.
That's
Nat
pretty
20.
hot. Woo!
That's hot.
Now, I'll just say
so
this,
cool.
Lint. You roll damage because I know it's fun to roll damage and double it, so do that
Yeah.
first.
Alright.
It was very low on hit points, so you're going to tell me the damage
wow.
and tell me how it looks and describe how you cut this creature's throat.
I rolled a spicy 4+1, which would be 5 doubled, which would be a 10.
Nice.
So I guess I kind of almost cut his head off of his
Yeah.
body, just like in the furiousness of that motion.
Yeah.
And just in doing so, holding him, holding his head up, I just go, "Alas, poor Yorick, you're a fucking dickhead!" And I throw his head like down the corridor.
As you throw the head, the body sort of just decapitates as you just throw it, as its head down the hole here.
And that was sick as fuck.
Technically,
Fucking did that shit.
technically you're out of combat.
Thank you.
GG.
Oh.
Hey. All right. So we're gonna just recap a little bit. So you just had that little fight, and let me just describe this area a little bit for all of you right now. So you find yourselves in a very, very tight corridor. You know, in this whole amount of energy of the survival and hitting and all that kind of stuff. That's when Rain and David would have noticed it, but for Bakor and Lint, you were so action focused that now you notice that the floor is just a mess. It is dirt covered. There's wooden planks but are rotting underneath. There are bones scattered everywhere. It's almost like the bones themselves have been used for flooring. And thank you 8-Bit Community for the raid. So you find yourselves in a just a very dark area. So you guys right now have a choice. You can head down the stairs. You can head over this way, which is to the right hand side of the map. You do hear like whispers, if you would. Everyone make an insight check, actually. Let's insight the house. Or the crypts themselves.
Got a 10.
Got a 10?
6.
10, 6?
Natural one.
Oh.
21.
Okay, Lint, in your heightened sense of awareness right now,
I'm just.
yeah, you absolutely will sense some kind of like how else can I describe it? Just some kind of dark aura coming from this area here. You have a very acute awareness of magic around you, the weave itself in the world. You have been studying this weave for a long time. And you know when something is starting to give off that kind of aura.
Okay. We heard chanting. Is the chanting coming from where I find this heavy aura?
It is not. You don't know actually where it's coming from yet. It's still all-encompassing. There's no left or right or up or down or anything like that. It's like literally just. It's almost like it's just around your head and that's it.
Okay. But it has been getting louder the further we've gone in.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, Lint's just sensing the aura, just kind of goes to the others, and just kind of like brushes his shoulder from where the bite was to kind of flatten the fabric down. And just goes, "I think whatever is causing all this nonsense down here is coming from further down there, but I fear if we go near it, we'll be in even more danger than that already felt like.
How much worse could it possibly get?
We could die.
I'm already almost there. I've been impaled.
I can see.
So do you think we should or shouldn't go in that direction?
Do you want to live or die?
Ooh, it's always a hard choice, isn't it?
All right,
Davey,
since
what say
nobody-
you, Davey?
What's the difference again?
Okay, since all of us are... We can't even give a proper answer to that, I guess maybe we're fine to take on death head first.
That sounds like fun.
I mean, my blood is pumping from earlier, so I say we just go.
All right.
Okay.
So
Fine.
I'd like you to all move yourselves around about here, if you would. So go into the corner, and then I'm going to reveal this area for all of you. So, a couple of things. Really quickly, make a perception check, all of you. I'm just going to do this, actually, because then you can see it all. I'm also going to turn my GM overlay opacity down so that the chat doesn't see what's up.
Got a 5.
That's okay.
17.
17, cool. Good to know.
I also got a 5.
5.
12.
12. It's really interesting. Like, one person rolls really high and everyone else rolls really low. It's been happening a fair bit. So let's go through what you see straight away. This is for everyone. And you guys can all now move yourselves into that room. So, this room is festooned with moldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the walls. A wide alcove in the south wall. South wall would be, I believe, here. That's south on this. Contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak. His pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand, he holds a smoky grey crystal orb. And the room has exits. Here. It says north and west and all that kind of thing, but still. Now, Davey, you rolled a 17, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Davey, as you are looking around and you see this statue, you also notice the walls themselves are just dirty and dusty, and there's bloodstains all over the place on the walls. But right here, let's say at the north of the map, you see that the wall itself is molding away. It's like rotting away, and there's little bits of gaps in there too.
Can I go up to it?
Yeah, of course.
Just sort of like touch it?
Yeah, you touch it, and it starts to like fall away from you. Do you keep going?
Yeah.
You take a
Start
little bit of time.
scratching at it.
Yeah, as you're scratching, the dirt on the wall sort of gets left in your fingers, in your fingernails. It's like that thing where you can't really pick it out yet. And what's revealed to you there is a staircase heading up.
Where did this go?
So that's what you see there. As I said, surrounding you are shackled remains. You see this statue with a crystal orb, and you do see that it is smoking. It is moving around as well.
This place has all sorts of fun secrets. Maybe we should live here.
No,
I don't think
I don't
we're gonna
think
live
that's a
here.
good idea.
So what would you like to do? You lot?
Let's
I
go
want
up the stairs.
to. Okay, go for it.
What's that? Sorry, Rain. Do you say you want to go up the stairs?
Yeah, but Dro, what do you want to do?
No. I'll follow for now. It's all good.
Yeah, you can do that.
What about the shiny thing? Davy sort of looks at the crystal.
I was surprised that Rain didn't go for the shiny thing first, to be honest.
I had a bad feeling that taking it was gonna like awaken some kind of force.
Oh, so now you have self-control.
I'm almost dead. I've been impaled. I was attacked by centipedes. Were you there for any of this?
Yeah, she
you
was not.
weren't.
Can I take it?
I don't think we should be touching anything down here right now in case
Why
we.
Link, can you
Why
magic
don't you
hand
let
it?
me take it? And if it doesn't do anything bad, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
What if we have Lint magic hand it, just so we don't touch it physically?
Okay.
That works.
I could give it a
I
go.
love that you call it magic hand. I fucking love it.
I'm burned. I don't know much.
Yeah, if you want to do that, Lint, that's up to you.
If fine. Yeah, fine. He gets just he gets just a little closer around about here. Not in front of it. He's too scared to do that.
Sure.
And yeah, he's gonna mage hand to try and
Yeah.
Magic hand.
As magic hand appears and goes for the.
it looks like a Mickey Mouse
oh,
glove. Like
yeah,
a typical
100%.
Mickey
That's
Mouse
what I'm
glove.
picturing too.
100%. Your hand starts to lower towards the orb. And you notice that. Actually, I do need you all to make another perception check because something does happen. So I need you to all roll another perception check.
Gosh.
I can't roll above a 5.
Nah.
Today.
I got an 11.
11,
9.
9.
8.
Oh, all low rolls.
Oh no.
Sucks.
We're fucked.
I see something. I got an 11. Like,
Oh, he's
glimpse.
laughing to himself
Tell us what
now.
we don't see.
Okay, I will absolutely do that. Actually, the tell me what you don't see is exactly what I'm gonna say. Yeah, because 11, even that. I feel like it's because you're all just looking at the orb, expecting something to go wrong. So you're sort of just looking at it like with that anticipation of something, and it's because of that you do not see that your own shadows start to leave your bodies. And maybe you'll notice a little bit of a change in the shadows what are in this area anyway. It's like your own shadow joined the walls themselves. But you don't notice it. So Lynn, you pick up the orb.
Mm-hmm.
You've watched Lord of the Rings, right?
Yes.
You know when they pick that
unfortunately.
orb thing?
Yeah.
And then there's that image.
Yeah.
Even through this mage hand, it connects to you in your mind.
Oh shit.
And the statue itself, the image of that person is just imprinted into your subconscious. It hits you and it goes. And for that one moment, you feel like you're being watched. As this hits you and your eyes shake, Lint, the shadows that now you can be aware of start to dance around. Almost like they are moving around this statue. And then they start to form. And upstairs, you saw ghosts dancing with each other, right? Being influenced, and there's that nice camaraderie. This is different. This is an amalgamation of death. The shadows come together, and I need you all to roll initiative again, please.
Oh God.
Shit.
Mage hand is still up in the air with the orb, by the way.
I drop it.
You drop it. Oh,
Back into the hand.
roll it. Roll a d20.
10.
Roll high. It does not smash.
High. So
Yep.
does a 10 count as a high?
I'm gonna roll. Roll again. That's in between. Roll again.
13.
Okay, it cracks as from beneath your feet, and again, your shadows. Now you notice that you have no shadow. All of you, your shadows are now part of this area. As we get into
Battle music.
Battle music,
Battle
yo.
music.
Why did you let me pick it up?
Oh my god, Lint, you're standing right where I put it. That's amazing. So,
shit.
Lint, the shadow actually comes underneath you.
Oh.
Now,
Oh. Oh god.
I'm going to move it just out so I can... you can see yourself at least.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say that during this time and the shadows started to come up, you definitely do see it happening. So you're able to like quickly move out of the way.
Okay.
So we're not going to get a surprise round on you. You do not want a surprise round against these fuckers. I'm telling you right now.
God.
Yeah.
Pretty scurry.
Oh, you know TPKs?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
No.
Get on it. Be focused. All right.
Shit, ass, bitch.
Okay, so we fighting. Okay.
You
Yeah, we're
fighting.
Yeah, we fighting now.
Fighting.
All
I
right.
rolled a 10 for initiative.
Thank you. Another
With Rain,
10.
I believe.
You rolled 10 last time. Sorry, Lint, what did you roll?
8.
8. Rain, what did you roll?
10.
10. Davey?
18.
18. So, Davey, you're going to go first.
Cool.
So,
I'll let Rain take second. I'll go third.
yeah, if you want to do that, that's totally fine. If you roll the same, I'm totally cool with you lot doing that.
The Rain's okay with it.
Yeah. All right. Davey. With your fingers caked in just mold and door.
Bonus action, Shillelagh. She starts rubbing off. She starts scratching at her staff, putting the mud and the moss into it, and from it grows more mushrooms.
Yep.
And then they're just going to move up to the one that's engaged with Lint.
You got it.
And woohoo! There's a 24 hit.
Yeah, of course it does. Don't be silly.
Okay, it takes 7 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Amazing. Great job. You see as you hit it, its face becomes one person to another person to another person to another person to another person. It just switches.
You're like many, but one.
Oh my god.
What a great fucking thing to say. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. You as you hit this shadow creature, it sort of dissipates and then reforms. Oh my god. Okay. As a DM, I'm fucking scared about this one. All right. So, it is my turn.
At the
I'm
start of
so
its
sad that you
turn,
said that.
Davey's going to use their reaction
Yep.
to do Halo of Spores.
Amazing.
So let's roll a Constitution saving throw.
Got it. That is 14.
14 just saves.
Ooh, unfortunate. All right. Anything else? Good. We're good. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, this is going to move up to you. Ooh, that's interesting. Technically, you are in dim and darkness. Cool. Good. Anyway, you see that this shadow creature that you hit, as it forms, a shadow claw reaches for your throat and grabs you and squeezes you. It's going to roll to hit. Damn, it doesn't hit. Fuck. 12.
Yes.
Damn it. No. Oh, I'm so sad. That's fine. Oh my god. What's this one gonna do? You touched the
Such a
orb.
nice DM.
Yep. I'm so nice. Link, you did touch the orb. So, this one here, oh my god,
Oh no.
is gonna go for you. And
Okay.
and again, it sort of just goes for your throat as well.
Okay.
15.
That hits, but can I use a reaction to cast shield?
You absolutely can, yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh my oh man. Okay, cool. So as it reaches for your throat, you cast shield. What does the shield look like as it comes up.
I haven't thought about this one.
Roleplay during battle, chat. Very important.
It's an odd one.
Yeah.
It looks like a chair, like a dining room chair.
Okay, cool. As the hand sort of I'm going to describe it like this then. As it reaches out for your throat and the chair comes up, the cushion of the chair, it grabs, and the material, the very nature what is in this chair just crumbles away. Your AC is +5 as well now, so just bear that in mind for the next round. All right, I think it's the start of your next turn, I believe, but I could be wrong. Damn it! Okay. Next up is, I believe. Did you say Rain was going to go first, Bakor?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rain, you're up.
Okay, what I want to do is I want to move to the other side of this shadow dude.
You can absolutely do that. Yep.
And then everybody should be out of range. I want to cast the Arms of Hatter.
Oh, Arms of Hadar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Describe it for me. Just read the spell. Let us know what it is all about.
Okay, the Arms of Hatter. You invoke the power of Hadar. The dark hunger tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a target can take 2d6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions till its next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage.
So you say within 10 feet.
Yeah.
And it's any creature, not just creatures your choice.
Yeah, but everybody should be out of range.
So
You should move back one more.
yeah, you need to move back one more. Now, I will say this, because I want you to do this. There's going to be a gamble here, Rain. Because you're moving it out of its range, it could attack you. It could make it swipe at you. Do you want to take this risk and still do arms? Okay. Do I get to do this fucking thing I want to do? God fucking damn it, man. Natural. Nat 1. I'm telling you right now, Nat 1. Oh, God. All right, so Arms of Hadar. What do we have to roll, sorry?
What do I have to roll, or what do you have to roll?
What do we have to roll? Me and my shadow family.
Strength saving throw. On a failed save, target takes 2d6.
Okay, so strength saving throw, yes?
Yeah.
All right. Natural 20. Why didn't I have it now?
Aww.
Why now? Is it
God damn it.
now? Is it half damage on a save?
Let's see. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage.
Okay,
but
still
suffers
damage.
no other effect.
All right. So roll damage for that, please. I'm going to say as well, Rain, that these arms, each of them have a single star point on each of them. Just right there,
And
shining.
they look like weird fucking tentacles.
Yeah, yeah, yours. You describe them. This is
Because I'm
your.
a pirate. Like,
Fuck
it's going to
yeah.
be tentacles
Yeah.
with like eyes weaved into them.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
I rolled a 13.
13 down to 6, I believe. That one hasn't been hit yet. Thank God. Okay. That's super sick. Okay, what else are you going to do? Anything else you want to do? I feel like you got a bonus action, but I think that's it.
I don't think I do. Can I
That's
just
fine.
take like another step backwards to
Yeah.
disengage?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. And you sort of just crumble on some bones underneath your feet. All right. Rain, you are done. Now on to Bakor.
Question.
Yeah.
I have a spell that's categorized under other. What does that mean exactly?
Tell me the spell, and then I'll let you know.
It's just channel divinity.
Oh, Channel Divinity is just something that you use an action for, I believe. So read what
It's just
channel...
an action.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just an action, I'm pretty sure, Channel Divinity.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast channel divinity.
Yep.
So I guess Macaulay pulls out his holy book and just starts reading. As he's reading, like black, like energy shaped like kind of ravens float out of the book and shoot
Ooh.
into Baka.
Oh.
As he's chanting this, and then as a bonus action, because I'm kind of fucked, I'm gonna use healing word on myself.
Absolutely, yeah.
And give myself some healing points.
Please
going.
do.
I'm gonna roll for it. I get 7 back.
Nice. And your
Um,
Channel Divinity, just what is it? What's it do?
I could cast 2 spells, so Turn Undead or Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
I could explain that when I cast it on my next turn.
I think Channel Divinity happens already, right? I
I
think
so I could just cast it.
I believe so. I believe it's an action,
Okay,
and then it just
period.
happens. Period.
So after, I guess, from reading the book and all the energy going, the energy kind of shoots up into the air.
Yeah.
And I cast Twilight Sanctuary.
Ooh.
So I present my holy symbol, and a sphere of twilight emits from you. The sphere is centered around you and has a 30 feet radius, and it's filled with a dim light. The sphere moves with you, and it lasts for 1 minute or until you are incapacitated or die. Whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere, you can grant that creature one of these effects, either temporary hit points, or you can end the effect by causing it to be charmed or frightened.
That's amazing. What's the radius on it? Sorry, what's the size?
30 feet.
Fuck me, that's 30 feet. That's huge. There you go.
And it also got a little dim light going on.
Yeah. Well, you're actually in darkness anyway, right? But so it's like your own kind of vibe going on here as well. So it's like little sparkles of feathers that's dancing around as well. So that in that area, my God, 30 feet is fucking massive. All right.
All right, and then since I end my turn, I will give myself the temporary hit points.
Yep. All right. Amazing.
So it's a 1d6 plus 2. So 4 HP.
So, Dro, just in case you don't know how to do this one, so temporary hit points is separate to your normal hit points.
Yep.
Just making sure you know. I believe there's a temp HP option there too. So,
amazing.
Oh,
there is right there. I
cool.
See. Perfect.
So if you do get damage, you'll be taking those off first, and then it goes into your normal one. Excellent. Nice call. Lint. You are surrounded by shadowed creatures.
No. Quick question. What's a moat?
What?
What is a moat of fire?
A moat?
Oh, it's like a hole, right? Kind of like a moat around a castle. How they dig a hole like around the castle.
I thought that, but I thought moat was like a little thing, or like a moat of possibility.
That's what I was thinking. Is it if it's a line or if it's like a singular ball? Is
Read
what I'm
the spell.
I'm trying to. Well, I've got to step back because I don't really have any good things apart from a ranged firebolt. So he wants to stand here.
Okay,
so
yeah.
He can try go diagonal with it.
So you're only going to get one opportunity attack from this shadow creature here.
Okay.
You good with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Do me a favor, just read shield for me, because I don't know if it's the start of your it finished on the start of your turn or the end of your turn. I think it's the start, but just read it. Just read it to yourself and just let me know.
Until the start of your next turn, you
okay,
have +5.
So shield is down. Your reaction is back. I did roll a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. This is where it gets interesting, folks. Okay. Double checking. Okay, cool. You take 9 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And your strength score is down by 1. So as it hits you, your like just inner strength just gets pulled out of you. It's like your body sort of just gets pulled away. I'm gonna read this for you just to make sure, because Lint, you're obviously a wizard. Actually, could all Lint in this flurry roll me an intelligence check?
Just straight intelligence?
Yeah. This is actually really important.
19.
Okay. This feeling of your life force being drained from you, you understand that if all your strength is taken, you will die. Not 0 hit points, dead. Okay. So I'm going to read this out for you. On hit, no card damage, and the target strength score is reduced by 1d4. The target dies if this is reduced. It's reduced its strength to 0. You don't know. I'm going to say you don't know how long it's going to last for, but just something to bear in mind. You know that if that hits you, it can lead to some really bad times. Okay, cool. Now do you think?
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna. Well, I guess at this point he's now hobbling to that corner.
Yeah.
Because as much as it's drained his strength, 1, he's a very weak character to begin with, and 2, he's now on 1 HP.
Oh no!
He is going to hobble into the corner and just literally forcefully, like literally hissing through his like grinding teeth,
Yeah.
is just going to reach into his spell components bag and is going to just grab like a piece of just like embered twigs, and he is going to crush it and then cast firebolts in the direction of what's the best one to hit?
Your call.
Probably the one standing in front, directly in front of the statue. Try and hit that one.
Yeah, sure. Roll to hit.
Okay. Ooh, not 20 again.
Nat 20?
Oh, yes!
Dude,
Let's go.
Dude.
What vengeful
Hell yeah.
action seems to be for Lint right now. 26 is that. Does that hit? Does a 26 hit?
Yeah, sure. I'll let it hit. You know, just this once, I'll let a nat 20 hit.
That's 1d10, which will be a 2. Okay.
Yeah, so you roll with dice damage, and then you add the other stuff.
So that is 16 damage.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Get wrecked.
You throw this firebolt at this shadow creature. I'm just going to double check, actually, Summit. It's fire, right?
I'll just...
Okay,
Yep, fire.
okay. What was the total damage?
16?
Wow. You see it's resistant to fire, but
Shit.
something about your will pushes it that little bit extra where it cannot resist it anymore. It hits. Okay. Tell me how that shadow disappears from your flame. You rolled exactly what you needed it to kill it.
Jesus Christ.
So it had resistance. So if your nat 20 was the reason why it dropped.
Yeah, I guess he's just so fucking angry at like that this is happening to him and that like there isn't really anything he can do about it, that as he just like casts this like firebolt, it's like a laser beam of fire, and it's so hot in the middle it's blue. So you just see like this go forward.
Oh my god.
And it just like, sometimes you wouldn't even actually know that the thing disappeared because it just looks like the smoke that's coming off of the firebolt until like it's dropped.
Yeah.
And he just kind of hovels in the corner, and does he have time to just say something?
Yeah, free action, dude. You got 6 seconds.
He just shouts to the others, hit all them hard, but don't get hit yourself.
As you say that, the shadow itself, as it drops, the shadow splits in two and returns back to Rain and yourself, Lint. So you have your shadows back.
Okay.
All right.
And then as Lint's turn goes, I choose to give it Lint temporary hit points. So you can roll a 1d6 and add 2 to it.
Thank you.
Very nice.
1d6. And add 2 to it?
Mm-hmm.
5. Thank you.
All right. Lint's go. And then what do we have next? Is that everyone? Lint rolled an 8. Yeah, top of the turn. Davey.
Okay. Davy's just gonna probably move up a little bit, just so they're right there. They're gonna take their stick and they're just gonna hit.
So childish. I'm just gonna hit this thing.
I don't think it hits though. It's only a 12.
A 12? Let me double check. A 12 is exactly what you need.
Fuck. Okay. So it will take 7 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
You hit it and it's almost there. Like the faces sort of split apart a tiny bit, so it looks like there's 5 faces on top of it all, and then coalesce into this one desperate. And you notice it's a feminine looking shadow, just sort of looking at you, in its completely eyeless face.
Does it go right after me?
It does, yeah.
Then,
I'm pretty sure.
David's going to end their
does.
turn, and at the start of its turn, is going to use Hail of Spores as their reaction.
And that's
so
for the
roll a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Hey, you know,
David can go ahead and also roll for temporary hit points.
yeah.
Ooh.
I told you what as well. In the interest of fairness, because it has literally 1 hit point left, I'm going to roll 20. So I'm going to roll a d20. It needs. What's your save DC?
14.
14. It needs a 13 to take no damage, right?
You're pulling a box of doom right now.
I fucking am. I love that shit. All right, ready? Let's have a look. What did he get? What did we get? It didn't pop up on the thing. A 5? Motherfucker.
So
So
then Davy just blows, and this like little bit of green spore comes out of their mouth, and just sort of like touch where it impacts, the shadow starts to like disintegrate.
Ooh, I need a question. Actually, this is very important. What damage is it?
Wait.
What damage is this?
It is necrotic damage.
Oh no!
Is it immune to
It's
necrotic
immune to
damage?
necrotic.
No!
It's undead. It's undead. Yes! Fucking yes! Alright. Sorry. I'm fine. Listen, that would have been so good. I was being honest, I rolled on here so you could all see. Alright, and I was like, wait, hang on. Oh my god.
It's so funny. Davey, don't forget you give yourself the 10 hit points as well.
I rolled a 6, so that's 8, right?
Yeah, so +2.
Alright. Davey. Coming at you. That is, I believe, 19 to hit.
Hits.
Alright, 9 points of necrotic.
Oh, okay.
You're not resistant to necrotic, right?
Oh, I am resistant to necrotic, so that's half.
See, I'm on your side.
What's that half to 3 or 4?
We round it down.
So 3.
And your strength score is reduced by... Cocked. By 1. And this is one moment where you do feel your life just pulled. And you know what's interesting? Those voices in your mind, you feel one of them almost starting to leave you. Okay. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe it. All right. That's fair go.
At the end of its turn?
It's going to... Oh, my God. Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be feared.
It's going to be
At the end of
feared?
its turn. Yeah.
What?
He's within my Twilight Sanctuary. At the end of any creature's turn, I could choose to grant 2 things, either temporary health or charm or fear something.
Oh, I believe it's remove the charm or fear effect from your...
remove. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I misinterpreted.
I was about to say,
it.
I was like, wow, that's real good.
No, okay, I see. Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool.
I misinterpreted. it.
No, you're okay. We're literally learning. It's all good. 13, I believe next up was Rain.
This thing has 1 hit point left.
Well, you don't know. It looks like you see that it's clinging on to life in a sense. Or unlife.
Can I hit it diagonally from this angle?
Yeah, you're fine.
Can I do booming blade?
Yes. Sure. Why not? Usually it's like this whole thing of like hands are full, but fuck it, it's fine. Roll. Do it. Booming blade.
You agreed to that so easily.
Yep.
I don't like that.
Roll to hit.
11.
11 to hit. Does not hit.
God damn it.
The booming blade, and as you slice through, the shadow sort of dissipates and then reanimates back into a form. Unfortunately. Rough Rain. Rough day for Rain. All right.
It's been a bad day.
It's been a bad day. Any bonus actions, or do you want to move? I wouldn't move if you wanted to, but you can if you want to.
Yeah, I'll take a step back.
Another natural 1? Are you fucking kidding me?
Not the only one having bad
fucking
rolls.
way. Yeah, it swipes at you in this desperate attempt to just cling on to some kind of life form.
They're gonna
Damn.
stick their tongue out at the monster as it dies, as she moves out of the way.
You see it slightly offended. Okay. And now Bakor.
Okay, but Kyle moves in with a lot of confidence, ready to just finish this off.
Yeah, sure.
So I move in, and I'm just gonna swing my 2-hander, baby.
Yeah, do it. A Spy-hander.
Okay, I rolled a 9.
Wait, have you got anything to add to that? So did you roll a normal 9, like on the dice 9?
No, I rolled a 4 plus 5. I am gonna go ahead and use my inspiration.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Okay, 15.
Yes, hits.
Yes.
It had 1 hit point. Tell me how you destroy this one.
Oh, I just double-handed, take my swords back, and just swing right through its body.
And as you swing through and split this shadow in two, it sort of drops onto the floor like liquid, and the shadows whoosh, go into yourself and Davy as it returns to you. That was one of the scariest fights in this entire thing, so well done. All right. So, to speed things up, unless you want to say stuff or do anything to heal. You still have the cracked orb underneath, which is the energy from it is still there, but it's not as malicious now. You have a corridor going this way, or you can backtrack, or you can check out what's at the top of these stairs. Or
Maybe we would take the orb.
yeah, sure. You have.
Did we want the orb broken or not? Like, would it have been bad if it was broken?
Roll
Because
for
I
perception
could
on that?
mend it if we need mending, right?
The last time you mended something,
that's
I
why
had to
I'm
body slam a
asking.
statue off a balcony to
This
save
is
your
why I
ass.
want team feedback, because last time it was a mistake. Now I could
It's
break the
best to
crack.
just leave it.
Leave it?
Just leave
We'll
it
leave
for
it.
now.
All
Yeah,
right,
leave
we'll
it for
leave
now.
it.
Be safe.
And you just see this cracked orb that's on the floor. The shadowed mist, what was on the inside, just starts to slowly just drift out.
Are you sure we want to be breathing this stuff?
All right.
It doesn't smell like anything.
Person who's made of spores. I have mushrooms growing out of me right now from a wound. I think
That's
we'll be
fair.
fine.
I'm very terrified of Davy. I've watched Davy disintegrate someone into mushrooms. A little scared.
Doesn't drink wine in a death house.
That's fair.
How long do the temporary hit points last?
It doesn't say, I guess it's until the spell is there, and the spell just ran out, so the 10 points are now gone.
I think your aura, your channel divinity does it last a minute or 10 minutes?
A minute.
A minute? Okay, yeah. Let's say after you guys have just had a breather, it would
That's
have.
what I'm thinking.
If you want to. It depends how quick you lot move. If you want to stay in here for a little tiny bit just to breathe, then we'll say it drops. But if you literally just want to move on, we can stay that still on you.
I will say that Lint has probably fallen to his knees because with the temporary hit points gone, he's on 1 HP.
Oh my god.
So he's literally just kind of like curled over, just like holding onto like his side.
Can I expend one of my...
Are you
Probably
sleepy?
not. Sleep does actually feel really, really, really nice right now.
Bakar walks up to Lint and casts his last healing word. Healing them for 5.
That's
That's all I got, buddy.
That's fine. It's better than nothing. Thank you so much.
all right.
We will spend a spell slot to also cast a healing word for Linz.
All right. So,
For 6 points of healing for you.
Thank you. I'm now back to 4.
Fours start to close up your wounds.
While dark mystical energy also just surrounds it.
mm-hmm.
Kind of beautiful, actually.
It's kind of pretty.
Yeah.
Okay,
He just kind
players.
of straightens himself up and just like smooths down his clothes and just says, I feel like things are just going to get worse the further we go, so we really have to be careful this time. So I'm not picking up any orbs. Davey, it's yours.
Who
You can keep
suggested
it.
that is beyond me.
Davey, it's yours. You can keep it. I don't want to see it again.
Okay, well, so
Okay.
we'll keep me to the one stealing all the shiny shit from now on.
Agreed.
All right, cool. I'm fine with that.
All right. Where you go?
Did you guys want to move up the staircase we found behind us, or what do y'all want to do?
I'm gonna go up the stairs.
All right. Lead the way, Rain.
We're going to go into a bit of just visual shit, theater of the mind. You work your way up these stairs, and it comes to a ladder. Whoever goes first, who's going up there first? Is it Rain who is leading the way? Rain, you notice that there is a trap door at the top of this ladder. You open it, and as you lift it up, you notice that it sort of detaches, and you have to slide it behind you. You peek your head over, and you see that you are in a room full of wolves. Statues of wolves. And as you're just looking around, you can't help but notice that it feels like they're staring at you.
Fuck this. Puts the door back. Puts the door back to where
Could
it
you-
was.
Valid response.
Yeah, valid. Yeah, 100% valid.
If anybody else wants to pop their head up there, can I do it like a perception check on them?
As in the ones up top?
Yeah, the wolves to see if they're gonna come to life and rip us apart.
Sure.
Or...
I'll say this. You can either make a perception or insight, but you have to obviously open it up again.
All right, fine. I'll slowly scoot it back up again.
Okay. Tell me which one you're rolling for. You're rolling perception or insight.
Both of them have a +3. I'll do insight.
Okay. Roll.
Can I cast guidance on Rain?
Yeah. Sure.
I got a 4. So I'm doing great today.
I will say this. The idea of them all looking at you did freak you out. They are completely stationary. There are, from what you can see, they are taxidermy stuff, right?
You know what else was stationary? Weeping Angels in
Very
Doctor
true.
Who. And we
Very
all
true.
see how that turned out.
And
Can I take a look?
Go for it.
and
I'm just
Rain,
gonna try to-
I'm going to tell you something afterwards what you don't see. As Davey goes up, you look,
try to
Davey.
like clamber ahead of everyone and just goes into the room.
Oh, you go in? Yeah?
God, no,
Yep,
Davey.
fully go in.
Yeah, sure. So you go into this room. I've got to go from scroll. Do you want to make a perception check or anything, or do you just want me to describe what you see? Just make a perception check for me, or an insight check. Totally cool either way.
19 perception.
19. These are completely still taxidermy wolves. You see that you are in some kind of hang on, let me bring it up. Some kind of den. Let me have a look at this. Got it, cool. It reveals the grey-furred wolves frozen in place. And as you look at them and then turn your face away, you notice that there is a fireplace in this room. It's a very cozy, leather-bound chairs, very well put together, clean. Kind of a place where, think of like a hunting lodge kind of vibe. You just look around and nothing else seems to be happening.
Just gonna walk up and sit in one of the chairs.
Yeah, it's very comfy.
It's fine, come on up. The chairs are nice.
Fine, Rain's gonna follow Davey into the room.
No, I'm right behind Rain.
Yeah, I go in as well.
Interestingly enough, something you didn't see, because Rain rolled too low. Rain, when you went up and looked at where we were, and then came back down again, something you don't notice because you rolled so low, as you came back up, the walls are in different positions to where they were.
Shit.
But you don't know. You find yourself in a kind of cozy, it's unlit room. There's a door as well. What do you want to do?
Can I ask, does Rain's dog react in any way?
What's my boy Lance think?
I would say what Lance would do is he would look, and that's an initial like pullback reaction first, has a little sniff, and then stays calm. Very good question, by the way, Lint. Or Soph. I'm going to say Lint. Lint was the one who was curious.
Yeah, Lynn's smarter than me.
Yeah. So yeah, you find yourself in this room. There's, again, a door that's leading out of it.
Can I try to pry one of the wolf teeth off?
Yeah, sure. Make a strength check. You do have a -1 to your strength.
Every single decision you make
13.
is never expected, always feral.
Yeah, you can. I'm going to say you pull it off. Yeah. It takes a while, but pulls off. So, players, what are you going to do?
That wolf that Davey just pulled the tooth out of, Can Rain take a dagger and just stab it in the head ahead of time?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Slides
I'm
in.
gonna do that.
Yeah. Slides in.
Lint is looking for exits. Just anyway.
There's a door, Lint. There's a door.
Go up to the door and see if you hear anything.
Yep. I'm so
You
scared to
you
do
open the
anything.
door and you die. The door falls on you and you take 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
No, you open the door and you actually find yourself back on the very first floor of the manor.
Oh.
This was a room that you did not explore at the beginning of the game. So you
We're
know,
back in the house.
yeah.
The first floor, that statue still has
No,
some hit
sorry,
points left after I
ground floor.
pushed it
Sorry,
off.
ground floor.
Okay.
And
never mind.
the statue would be on the floor, completely shattered, as well.
Oh, I thought it was still moving.
Actually,
It still had some hit points left.
no.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
No,
Did I just
no.
remind you of that?
No,
I shouldn't have
no,
reminded
no,
you of
no.
You
that.
should have not said anything.
Interestingly enough, you open this, and there might have been like doors open or dust that was like moved as you were walking by. It's like the entire floor has reset.
I hate this house.
I will say, as players, as a gamer, this is backtracking throughout the thing, but now you know how to get back up to this area.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Just
we have
to
an
say no.
exit.
Correct. Yeah, you have a way out. Well, you
Okay.
assume. Just so you know.
So this is the way out, but it's pretty clear that we've not won the game. Whatever it is. And I get the feeling that if we do complete it, and this is our way out, these hounds are going to come alive and kill us, so... Rain,
And
I
one of
like your
them's
idea
already
of killing...
dead.
Rain, I like your idea of killing them ahead of time. If we're going back down there anyway, and we're coming back up here, passing by anyway.
Yeah, can we just stab them all in the head ahead of
Yeah,
time?
yeah. Take out on the poor wolves that are just hanging out. We're already dead. Yeah, who cares? So, yeah, you would meticulously just. Yeah, sure.
I
Oh.
hate how agreeable you were to that.
Hi there, paws off.
God damn
Make sure
it.
they don't move through any
You
breaks.
just decimate these poor dogs.
Can I have more teeth?
Take all the teeth
Yes,
you want.
take all of
baby.
the teeth you want.
In fact, the more teeth you get, the better for us. Take every single teeth.
Break their fucking legs.
Oh.
someone
We
took
are
away.
only saving grace at the end. It's gonna be like, oh, thank God we have these guardian wolves ready for you on the way.
Oh, they're just teethless, headless wolves. Love it.
Lance, look away.
Huh?
All right, we need to go back downstairs.
Since we're back, like in the main area, is it possible to suggest we go for a short rest in the bedrooms upstairs?
Ooh,
I need you to make an insight check on the house.
Hmm.
Can I join him
Guidance.
with that?
Yeah, sure.
Can I guidance?
Yeah.
I got a 23.
Is this just insight?
Yeah.
I got a 24.
Damn,
I got a
dude.
4.
Balance.
I will say, the sheer will of this house right now, it feels like if you tried, it might take advantage of you more than anything.
Let me see. So it's up to the group if you want to try, because I'm just out of spell slots. I can't cast any heals or nothing for the rest of the time.
I
So-
mean, we're gonna. Chances are we might die either way. Might as well try to go for a short rest.
I think we should keep going.
I agree. We
Lint?
might actually be very close to defeating what we have to defeat. And if it's right there, it's best to just go for it.
But our cleric has no healing spells. You've got low HP. I've got 8.
But
HP.
you've healed me back up to full,
points.
so
No, you're right. It's just weird to say it as in roleplay. You have HP.
I'm thinking about Pokemon.
yeah.
like, in my head.
Well, then you are full HP. Just remember that's because we had to spend 4 spell slots in order to get you back up there.
I'm very sorry.
Is anyone? Are all of you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm
I've
fine
been
now.
impaled, my dear.
Are you still hurt?
I only have 8 hit points out of 18.
It feels about an 8.
If
It
I give you
stinks.
more of my spores, can we keep going?
Sure.
Healing word. Last of my spell slot.
Ooh. This is finale shit, y'all. We
So the
need to
time
do
Now
of-
this.
neither of your healers can heal.
8 hit points. I rolled a 4. So
I don't have any useful spells either, so you know what? We're all
Well, Davey
Let's
has
just
that
fucking
club
go.
that just disintegrates things into mushrooms, so maybe we'll be okay.
I have a
I'm gonna go
dagger.
full ham and go just. If I can body slam a statue off a balcony, I can body slam whatever's coming next. Let's go.
let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Yay, risky. I love it.
I hate that you said that.
And
Hate it.
it's interesting because once you descend the ladder and the stairs again, that weight of where you are hits you again. It's like in real life coming off a plane into a different like place where it's like hotter. You just immediately have that waft of there's some kind of aura just hits you like a ton of bricks. Yeah, let's bring us back to this shrine room. So
That was a phenomenal description.
I try.
Like you're a DM or something.
I know, fucking hell. All right, so you're back into the shrine room, surrounded by bones and shackles and all that kind of stuff, and just horribleness all around. To the south of the map, at least, you do have a hallway of sorts. This haunted house music, I need to delete this stuff. It sounds so bad.
Okay, so do we want to go down this hall or do we want to go like all the way down the stairs to the left?
Since we came into this room, I say we keep going forward.
Okay, you first.
Me first. I'll walk through.
All right.
Go next.
Yeah. You will see a door. What's your passive perception, Bacall?
My passive
Is it
perception.
14 or 15?
Oh no, what do I see? The passive 14. There it is.
14.
Mhm.
You see a door in front of you, and at the bottom of this door, there's blood splattered on the floor, and there are corpses of rodents sort of in a pile in front of this door.
Why do I keep getting all the gross shit, brother? That's all I see, right? That's all that's in the room.
Yeah, well, there's no room. It's just a door right now.
Just just a door. Okay. Can I listen through the door?
Yeah, as you go right up to it and listen in.
Mm-hmm.
Make a perception check real quick.
Yeah. Dirty 20.
30-20. Hang on a second. With that dirty 20, let me just find something for you. You listen, and then you bring your ear right up to the door, and you hear the start of nothing. And as you pull back, the first thing you hear is the stretching of your skin and your feathers slowly trying to pull away from the door. But your very cheek is attached to it. And
Ew.
this door, you look and you sort of look around, but you can't get any kind of visual reference of what's happening. You just feel your cheek against it as to the left hand side of you, a tongue starts to appear in the middle of the door as it reaches and hits you. You take 7 bludgeoning.
Fuck me sideways.
I think it tried.
Like I go to the first time I go to check a door.
As
And I
this
get fucked.
as this hits you and it pulls you away a little bit and you bring it back, the door shifts.
That's it. I cast Word of Radiance.
Whoa. Hang on. As this door turns into teeth, rows upon rows of teeth.
Oh, damn it.
Finale, baby.
Out of my way. Booming blade. Boom, boom, boom.
Firebolt again.
As one of my favorite
Firebolt.
creatures in the game.
Oh, I should have guessed what the fuck.
Oh, this bitch. Okay.
A mimic.
It's kind of cute.
It is kind of cute, to be fair.
I kind of like it.
Joe, you're gonna have to put yourself right against it if that's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I guess.
Thank you. And you are currently stuck to it. The mimic adheres to anything that it touches. You touch it. A huge or smaller creature adhered to the mimic is also grappled by it. Ability checks made to escape this grapple have disadvantage. So, just so you know how mechanics work with grapples, this will be your turn. Being grappled is a bit of a bitch because it takes your full action to try to attempt to escape. So just something to bear in mind when it comes to your turn. Roll initiative real quick. Go. We're gonna do this real quick this time.
Yeah, because you're gonna kill us.
I mean, quick death. Everyone that's what people want, right?
Roll high this time.
17.
I got a
17. 3. That's fine. He sort of clammed in anyway.
18.
18. Okay, hang on. So Bakor was a 3. Lynn was an 18.
Yep.
Okay. Rain, what was yours?
17.
17. And Davey?
4.
4. Okay. Lynn,
So let me get this straight. Well, I'm stuck to the door. We have a klutz who's gonna throw fireballs at it. We have Davey who's gonna try to hit it with a freaking blunt weapon that turns it into mushrooms. And then we have Rain who's gonna try to hit it with the rapier when it could even hit a centipede.
That's right.
I'm safe.
Okay, let's
Welcome to D&D.
collectively remember here, I destroyed the centipedes. There
right.
was a lot of them, and I was being made fun of by Davey while it was happening, while you chuckle fucks were in the other room having the easiest time of your life.
Amazing. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Lynn,
Get out.
you're up. Let's go.
By the door.
my
There is
God.
a cluster of people in this hallway. Remember, these hallways are 4 feet in width.
What can I do?
This
That's
is-
not gonna
This
kill
is
Cole.
You let him die.
I missed out on the
Let's
wall.
go.
Like, please don't hit me.
this is a very difficult situation.
Oh my god, there's literally nothing I could do apart from stab it.
Good luck getting there. You got to scooch by everyone.
Oh god, is there anything I can do to help somebody? Hang on, let me think about this. I don't want to be acting too bad.
If you need,
bolts should not hit Baka, just so you know.
but
It's
it will have
very-
cover though, because Bakar will be the cover.
Are you sure it will hit? Because it's a very fucking long range spell.
It's
Like, it's 120 feet, and I'm in a corridor that is what, 3 feet wide?
I think the best thing you can do is stab it in the mouth around Macaw with the
Yeah,
with
you can do that.
anything that we've got.
Just let me know where you're aiming. I could just try to like position
Shimmy
my
out of
body
the
a little
way.
bit, try to
All
dodge.
right.
All right.
If I hit you, it's totally
Just
an
my face
accident.
is attached to the door, right? So I could kind of like
Okay,
move my body
Sure,
around.
yeah.
I
he's
literally
something.
fucking cram myself into the corner.
My God, okay,
As much as
sure.
I can.
Sure.
Just fucking aim my and just hang on.
Oh, wait.
I am going to give it a +2 to its AC.
I don't
It,
fucking
it
care.
should be like +5, but this is too funny. +2. You made me laugh, so you can do it.
Hang on, I got this. Don't you worry.
Just aim carefully, Lint,
I'm
please,
trying. He's, like,
please.
he's pushing his hand to like the wall.
Roll to hit.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
fuck.
Brain's
Oh,
like,
Christ.
dear God, let me step
Oh,
back.
it was close to a nat 20. It's a 19.
That
plus
does hit.
6.
Well done. That does hit.
Let's go.
I wish it was. I feel like a nat 20, even that would be catastrophic against Paul. Give him a haircut. That is just a 7.
7 points damage. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Anything else you want to do?
He's just gonna stay where he is.
Cool.
He's just gonna stand there.
Just to speed things up for this bit, don't worry about maneuvering and all that kind of thing. Let me know what you want to do, and then we can just try and do it, okay?
He can't do shit, so he's just going to stay where he is.
All right. Now it is on to Rain.
Cool. Stab it with the rapier.
Yep. You're gonna be scooching by it a little bit. Again, it is gonna have a +2 to its AC because Bakor is like basically part of it right now. It's sort of using Bakor as a shield. So yeah. Oh,
That's karma for the centipede joke. Rolled a 17.
17
Yes!
does hit. Well done.
Let's go.
Now, did you want to boom and blade that one, or well, actually, boom and blade wouldn't work. It would work a kind of thing. Don't worry about it for now. Just
Be a bit
boom
too
blading.
extra.
yeah.
Go for it.
All right. So what was the damage? Sorry, Rain.
Let's see. 8.
8. Nice. Very nice. Okay, moving on. If that's everything you've done.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
it. That's
All
my
right.
move.
Now we're on to Davey.
I can't get into melee with it, can
Nah,
I?
it's. We're gonna say that it's packed now.
Okay, I guess I'll do chill touch.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Davy's just going to coalesce some of the spores that are always surrounding them to some extent into this like strange, pale, ghostly, almost like hand,
Mm.
and it reaches out towards the tongue of this thing. Does a 13 hit?
With this, what kind of spell is this? Is this just like a spell melee spell attack?
Yeah.
Um,
It's a ranged spell attack.
I did say it was a +2, didn't I? Armor class will be 14 right now, without unfortunately. So chill touch was a bad hit, but Bakar just gets pushed a little bit in the way. You don't take any damage, Bakar. I'm not going to be that mean, but you sort of just brush it off as well. Is that it for you, Davey?
That's all.
Bakar, you're up. I rolled a natural 1 again, by the way, for its fucking initiative. I'm so sad.
Fucked.
Yeah, thanks.
So I have to grapple, you said, right?
You don't have to. So your options here, you can, if you want to just escape from it, you can use your action to try do basically a athletics check to try and see if you can just break the grapple.
Okay.
But you can just hit it, and you have no penalties or anything like that. Even if you're like stuck, you can still skillfully like pull your blade out and go over the top if you want to.
I think I'm gonna try to move out of the way.
Okay, so you're going to be rolling.
The athletics, yeah.
I'll double check just to make sure I got it right for you. Abilities check, and it is made at disadvantage. The escape DC is 13. So
I
yeah.
need a 13. So I rolled twice.
Yes. So roll twice, take the lower number.
Okay, 21.
Ooh.
And 21. Get fucked.
Nice. That's really good. Yeah. So I'm gonna say you pull, and it's your feathers that go and like pull away from you, and you see like there's a bit of exposed skin on the side of your cheek from where the feathers are. Horror game, y'all. And it sort of just eats those feathers instead. And you use your action to do this. I don't know if you got any bonus actions or anything.
I do.
Okay, yeah. If you want to use your bonus action.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking hit it with my two-handed sword.
You
Just
can't
bite out my cheek.
You can't do that with a bonus action, unfortunately. Only actions.
Oh, it says action in combat, two-handed weapon for bonus action.
So that's two-handed as in like you're holding two weapons. That's two-weapon fighting.
I see.
Yeah, so don't worry. That's why I was saying like you can either use your action to get out the grapple or use your action to attack it.
I see. So I have nothing else.
Yeah, if that's the case, you are free from it though, so that's pretty good.
Okay. Can I back up?
I will say yes, but bear in mind.
Oh, he could attack back, right?
No. Technically, this would have been a reaction. So, yeah, you can back up. It mimics sort of hold their action for something to attach, and then it attacks. So technically, it would be a reaction. So you can get away.
So I'm just gonna move out of the way. That way, Davey can make an attack after.
Yeah, this door is sort of just transformed now. It's not a chest, but it's a door with teeth, and it's sort of just chomping at you. And yeah, Davey, you are in front of it. It's go. Are you ready, Davey? Are you ready, kids?
Aye, Captain.
Fuck me, man.
Aw,
Wait,
did you
what?
get another
Wait,
bad roll?
wait. Hang on.
Don't say that.
Don't say that. 14.
14 just hits.
Oh no, sorry. I said David, didn't I? I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Rain, you're there. I'm sorry, Rain. 14 for you, Rain. Does
14
that
for me? What
does it hit you?
does that hit me?
Mm-hmm.
Was that armor class?
Yes, that's your
Yeah.
AC.
15.
Oh, so it doesn't hit you. Yo, okay. So it chomps, but it sort of just, and your new shield is just deflecting its teeth. One of its teeth just shatters as well. Damn it. God damn it. Do I get 2 attacks? Hang on. Wait. No, damn it. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Okay. Top of the
Let me have
round.
the win, okay?
Lint, you're up.
How far away is it technically?
15 feet, 20 feet.
Nice.
15 from there.
Can I scooch in between?
I'm gonna say
Baby,
no.
Nicole.
I'll be real with you, dude. It's so tight. There's so many people. I'm gonna say no for that one, dude. I'm
I
sorry.
know
Okay,
we're all
um,
like really close friends, but we gotta stop like dogpiling in
Can I-
this corridor.
Yeah,
Okay, can I fucking leave?
yeah. You can get out if you need to. Yeah, if you just want to leave, that's totally fine.
Because it was either move closer to poison spray or stay where I am and
Yeah.
literally fucking firebolt everyone who's in front of me.
It's-
Yeah, let's avoid that.
It's such a tight area. It's very difficult right now.
Yeah, fuck it.
You can
Lynn
just-
just goes,
that's
fuck
fine.
this, I can't move, let's just leave, and he leaves.
You do see, by the way, like its teeth being shattered and things. It is still damaged. It almost looks like it was already damaged to begin with. But yeah. All right. So that's your turn.
Yeah, I'm fuck, I
that's
can't
fair.
do anything.
Uh,
I'm a useless wizard.
Rain. Your turn.
I'm gonna stand in front of it and I'm gonna be like, listen, mimic to mimic, shapeshifter to shapeshifter, I get your hustle. I understand. Booming blade.
Oh, nice. And as you're talking to it, it sort of almost starts to shift into what you look like as you boom blade as well. Roll to hit.
I'm an original. I think the fuck not. 12.
12, and it hasn't got any armor to it. Hang on. Yeah, that just hits.
Yes.
That just hits. You hit something. Let's go.
I'm so excited.
Fuck him up, Rain.
10.
10?
Yeah.
So is that 1d8 plus your dexterity, charisma modifier? I believe it's 1d8 plus 4. The booming blade stuff happens maybe. Doesn't happen yet.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9?
Yeah.
Nice. It's looking hurt. Yeah, this is a bit of a baby mimic. Nice. But as you hit it, there's a shimmering energy that kind of coalesces around it from your booming blade. You would know that if it moves on its own in any way, it'll also trigger additional damage. Just so you know. All right. Is that it? Is that what you want to do? Is you stay in front of it?
I'm going to take my step out of the hallway so everybody can have their turn, you know?
This is so stupid.
It's like,
Excuse me.
Excuse
Excuse me.
Coming through.
Amazing.
Now, your turn.
And then Davy.
And I now hit it.
Yeah,
And I
cool.
hit it with stick. Excellent.
Yeah, sure, get in
Bonus
there.
action, shillelagh.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to get to melee range. And they're just going to try to hit.
Yeah, please. It's AC 12.
16.
Nice. Roll damage. It's looking hurt. It's looking a bit desperate, actually. It starts to
11.
11. Ooh, it's close. It's close. You see it start to kind of freak out a little bit. It's starting to shapeshift into different things. Turns into a door, into a chair, into a table. It just starts to shift into anything it can in a desperate situation.
Can you do me next?
It just looks at you. Switches. All right. Anything else, Davey?
Nope.
All right. Bakar.
Oh yeah, fuck. I move in. and
Yeah,
I'm
do
gonna
it.
do my two-hander swing on it.
There you
go. Let's see. 15.
15 hits.
Boom, baby. Oh, a 9.
9? Okay. There's this moment. I'm going to combine your attack, if you don't mind, Bakar, with Rain's booming blade. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
So what happens is as you hit it, you sort of split it up, and it's weird because it's wood, but as you hit it, it splits and doesn't become wood; it becomes flesh as it just goes out, and you see it panic. You see it start to morph into everyone it's just seen in a second, trying to get some kind of confusion in this weird, like animalistic way, and in a fright, in just this desperation to get away and hide, it moves, and as it moves, it starts to shift into and you see into this area, there's like some tables and chairs. It starts to almost shift into one of those chairs, but at the moment it moves away, Rain, you feel, even though you are outside of the visual range, you hear a happen as this mimic explodes from your thunderous damage, including with Bakaw's vengeful hit, as it just splatters
Teamwork makes the dream work.
in this room. So, let me reveal this room for all of you. Oh, I just almost did a darkness thing there. So, I'm going to say I'll say this as well, because you will be able to see it once you're in that room. There you go. So, in this room, let me bring up... I'm actually going to read something again. Oh my god. Scroll. I believe this is it. Hang on. Double check in with my notes. The feather mattress. Not that. It is... Where are you, you fuck? I think that's it. Yes, got it. So as you enter this room, this quiet room contains a wooden table flanked by 2 high-backed chairs and holding a clay jug and 2 flagons. Above the table is suspended an unlit cast iron chandelier. Iron candlesticks stand in 2 corners of the chamber, their candles long since melted away. A short corridor to the, I'm going to say, east, and it sort of enters into a dark, even darker chamber of some sort. You haven't gone inside there yet, but from what you can see, this appears to be some kind of like couples hangout, if you would. Nothing else is really standing in this room. At least it stands out to you. Just that there's a darkened room on to the left-hand side of the map. What do you want to do? Do you want to keep moving on? Do you want to stay in there for a second, just have a look at the finery of this room? What do you want to do?
Can I do a perception check on the room?
Yeah, of course you can. If anyone wants to move on, you're welcome to. Or if anyone wants to join in.
20.
Dirty 20, nice. Yeah, so it's very much similar to what I was saying earlier describing this room. The biggest thing that you do notice is, I'm going to say with perception, how can I say this? It feels like when you entered this room. Now, I need to ask this to everyone here, anyone listening or anything like that. Have you ever entered a room where you feel like there's tension, where you feel like people have had an argument in this room for some reason? Something happened in this room. They might just be acting normal, but you know something's happened. And that's the feeling you get here. It's like this weird air of just arguments, disagreements. That's what you get with that 20. It used to be okay. And it's that crumbling of a relationship that you sense in this room.
Oof. This room's a bummer. Do you guys want to go over here to the left?
Yes.
I ain't going first though.
Smart.
I'm missing half my goddamn cheek.
Are these... I see a little container here that looks like it's torches.
I believe so. Let me read it for you, though. I'll double check, because you know what? I don't want to say, like, hey, there's a button here. That just opens the door when it actually led to something else. Let me have a look here.
Because if it's darker in the next room, I have a matchbox. We can light torches.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to reveal the area anyway. So we're kind of under the assumption that you're kind of lighting the way, just to speed things up a little bit. This room contains a large wood-framed bed, the feather mattress rotted by years of disuse, an old wooden wardrobe carved with demonic faces stand against the wall to the left, and a faded, it might not be left, it's the other one, it's in there somewhere, and a faded wooden footlocker stands quietly at the foot of the bed. The room is suffused with a familiar stench of death, but far stronger, mixing with a noxious scent that fills your lungs with every breath. What do you do?
I'm gonna open that footlocker.
Okay, I'm going to double check if that's locked actually, just to make sure. I believe it's not. However, as you go for the footlocker and you open it, there's this bit of wall on the side, right here, just so you see. And it crumbles away as a creature
God damn it!
breaks out. Now, this creature is feminine, morphed, kind of like the gentleman who was hanging in the master bedroom back up top, wearing fine clothing that has rotted away as it looks at you and goes, "Get out of here, please. Who are you? Why are you here?" You would
Lint,
notice... Lint bounces. I
I'm
love
out. I'm out.
it. You notice that this feminine looking woman you discern as Elizabeth Durst, wearing finery that you kind of saw in the paintings upstairs. As she turns and goes, "Who are you here with?"
Your mom. What's in the footlocker?
She like turns her head. You wouldn't understand what it means to be a mother.
We're friends with Rose.
And when you mention Rose's name, there's this look of disconnect. Of those troubling little bastards. I don't know what happened with them.
They're still in their room. Or at least they were.
Good. Good, that's where we need to be. Now, while you down here...
Why are you down here?
This is where I lived.
Lived?
Yes. Me and my late husband, we spend a lot of time down here and enjoy the quirks of having people follow you. And after a while, we wanted to please our Lord. And he eventually came and granted us the merciful gift of life forever. Eternal life is interesting.
Far from merciful.
It's merciful if you wanted it.
Who's your lord?
He just turns to you and goes, I don't think you deserve to hear his name spoke to you. Only I and my dear husband and a few of our followers would know. You have to earn that, my dear.
How does one earn that?
And there's this moment where she sort of... There's this crooked smile that crawls across her face. And as it widens, you see the edges of her mouth start to split a little bit. Well, you can head down to below and find out, my dear. Please. And you see that she sort of looks at this locker and goes, if you really think you can prove yourself, please take it. It's yours. I have no need for it anymore.
Okay, so Rain's gonna open it and see what's inside.
Okay. You find in this footlocker a cloak of some sort. You also find some potions. You don't know what are. They're red of color. You also find a chain shirt. Oddly enough, your size, Rain. A mess kit. A flask of liquid that is showing the color of fire inside. A lantern that is called a bullseye lantern, which means basically it's more of a beam, like it's a torch, if you would. Another set of thieves' tools. And you, Rain, at least, see... Oh, did the link come back in?
Yeah, I'm hearing of potions.
Slowly.
I just says, and the last thing what's in there is a book of some sort. What you can read, Rain, is you open it and flick through real quick. It's a bunch of gibberish for you. And you see Elizabeth turn and go, well, if you go down there, maybe you will grant his attention. Unfortunately, he has forgotten about me, which is fine, I guess. He has better things to do with his life, and I kind of deserve to be here in my reflection of what we've done. Tell me, did you see her?
Which her?
That scum. The nursemaid. Did you see her body on the floor? I did that. That was my art. She decided to throw all of what we gave her away and bore a bastard child with my husband. She got what she deserved. He did too. And thankfully, I found some use for that bastard child of theirs. It was easy once we worked it out. Simple, really.
Rain's gonna put their hand up. At this point, for some reason or another, Rain is just tired of it. They're exhausted. They've been beat to shit. So Rain turns and looks and goes, that's cool. But I'll have you know, if we go down into that basement and anything happens to to any of these people here or me, because I still have work left to do. I will come back and I will make you feel remembered. I will make you my own piece of artwork. I will make you regret this. If you have anything you need to tell us now, before we go down there, I suggest you do that.
You see that? There's this weird moment of she connects to you in a moment because she liked that malicious side of you. She looks and goes, the only thing I have to say, dear, is good luck.
Don't need it. See you later.
Thank you.
And
You ate.
and you see that she, before you like leave it, I don't know if anyone would keep an eye on her, but she sort of goes back into the mud wall and sort of just merges with the side and sinks into the dirt.
That was scary.
She just laughed.
Good.
Rain, can I see that book you got?
Oh, yeah. It looks like gibberish to me. I'm going to keep the chainmail shirt because it's like totally my size.
You can put it on
no,
if you
for
want to.
sure.
I can put it on.
Of course you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes
cool.
like a minute.
As Rain gives me the book, can I do a religion check on it?
Yeah. Lynn, are you interested in that book as well?
I am. Although Lint is also interested in what the potions are.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I'm going to have Lint look at the potions. I've got the chainmail shirt. Bakal, you can look at the book. What is
I did get
best
a 19 for the religion check on the book.
A 19.
Mhm.
This is not a religious book.
Mm.
This is a spell book. More arcane instead of divine in nature. You would
I look at
ascertain...
Flint and be like, "This is more up your alley," and like toss it to Flint.
Flint. Lynn.
Lynn, sorry, not Flint. Lynn.
I grab the book and in like trying to grab the book, I throw you the potions. Just like, okay, you had them there.
Bakal, can you take a look at the flask that looks like it's got like fire in it?
Yeah, I could check that out. Do a religion check on the flask with fire in it.
So what we'll do, Lynn, you're level 2 now, right?
Yep.
Do you have the identify spell?
I think I swapped it out. I did.
Oh
unfortunately.
my god, no.
Not that I could cast it because I have no spells.
Well,
It's a ritual.
it's a ritual, so you can.
Yeah, it's a
And
ritual.
as your character, you can cast it in like an action, I believe, or 1 minute
Let me
with
check,
what
let
you
me-
are.
Let me quickly see.
Hey, you know what, chat? Because I can't be bothered. You're gonna say you have it because we're gonna speed things up.
That works.
So through the time of your checking this out, Lint, it's interesting actually because when you do cast this spell that you totally had prepared and didn't swap out at all, there's a voice that pops up for you.
Hmm?
Disconnected from your... At least it's not your conscious. You're kind of reading through your book and going through this other spell book that's there and all that kind of stuff. And there's this moment where the book itself has this weird energy that only you can sense. And as his voice comes from the book going, "What? Huh? Where am I? Huh?
I don't know. Where are you?
Who is this?" And there's no this sense of movement, and head movement is in your mind. You feel this energy coming from his book. What are you doing? Are you? Oh, wait. And you go through the cloak as you're casting this ritual spell. What? What are you? What? This is Why are you showing me this? And this voice starts to just coalesce into some kind of consciousness from the book. Well, this is a lot to take in. Okay, I have a job to do. Okay, great. This is a cloak of protection. You just need to wear this, and you need to stay with it for about an hour, and it will give you a boost to your AC. I'm sorry, I'm not good at this. This is new for me. I don't know what's happening. I'm having a bit of a breakdown. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad I am taking this a lot better than you are.
Hello, who are you?
Who are you? Tell me your name and I'll tell you mine.
I don't know what my name is. I used to have a name. I absolutely used to have a name.
Do you know what that name was?
No. I remember darkness and floating for a very long time, and now I'm here. That's fascinating. I need to write this down. Wait, and is this feeling of like fumbling? I have no pen. Well, shit.
I have a pen. Would you like my pen?
I
take out my quill.
I don't. Oh, this is very frustrating. Oh no. Listen. Okay, we'll get onto it soon. We have jobs to do. I can sense you're urgent. I sense you're hurting. Let's get through this, and we will talk about it later. Okay? Okay.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. Brilliant. You are. What is your name?
Lint Kaptuk.
Kaptuk. Lint.
Don't ask.
No, I in due time. Now, and throughout a few minutes, I'll quickly go through what you find. A cloak of protection. So this is going to require attunement. I'm going to say whoever wants it is going to attune to it straight away during this time. And that's because apparently it's part of the system anyway on this moment. The potions are, it's written down here, by the way, I did not do this for you, 4 potions of healing.
Oh, thank God.
Chain shirt. The fiery looking thing is Flask of Alchemist Fire. So you be throwing this thing at someone and they take 1d4 fire damage every round until you try and pat it out.
Don't drink it.
I mean, you're welcome to.
Don't drink it.
And for yourself, Lint, this might be interesting. This works out perfectly in a sense. You have to copy over, but this spellbook contains a numerous amount of spells. This spellbook contains Disguise Self, Identify, ironically, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Protection from Good and Evil, and second level spells, Dark Vision, Hold Person, Invisibility, and Magic Weapon. Now for wizards, you have to copy these spells. We'll come on to that another time. Technically, right now, you won't be able to use these spells because you have to copy them into your spell book, but that's what you have right now.
Okay.
An hour goes by.
Lint carefully wraps the spell book.
Yeah.
It's just to keep it safe.
I will say you have an hour short rest, you lot. While this is going on. You saw here the tippy tappy of Elizabeth just in the mud, like, what the fuck are we doing? And what we'll do, we'll say you have a short rest. We're gonna, us as players, are gonna have a short rest and nip to the loo and stuff like that. And then what we shall do is we will put you down into the corridor right here, because the last area in this zone is the staircase leading down. So we'll come back as you're walking down those stairs. Is that cool, you lot?
Yeah.
Yep.
Amazing. Okay, go get yourself a drink, go toilet and all that kind of stuff. People in chat, please stick around. We're going to be basically coming to the crescendo of this entire death house. So I hope you are all enjoying it. If you haven't followed my lovely players, please do so. They're really cool. And if you haven't done our pally thing yet, please do a pally and tip our artist, Turquoise Magpie, right here on the screen. Right here. There we are. There we are. And Carmen Seville's, they both volunteered their artwork for the character designs and the overlays. Please go to Pally and tip them, because artists should get paid. And yeah, we're back in like 5 minutes, chat. I'll see you all soon. Oh, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
We're back. Everyone say hello.
Hello.
Hi, hello.
All
How
right.
are you?
Hi, hello.
How's it going?
ASL. Then I know what that means. Age, sex, location was the thing. Anyway, hi.
Yes.
Welcome back to Curse of Strahd.
I'm 31. I know what AOL is.
32 soon, baby. So welcome back, everyone, to the Curse of Strahd revamped. We are coming to the crescendo of our Death House game. And I'm really excited to keep it going. We sort of like did a little bit of fast forwarding just for the sake of time. Joe, are you okay, by the way? Because you just went off camera. Is it just because you? Yeah. Okay. But while you lot had your short rest, you gained a little bit of hit points back because you fucking need it. And you went down the stairs. Let me describe to you a little bit first before we bring up anything on the map. You lot can already look at the map as well already, but I'll read it out. Anyway, so the dusty stone steps descend past a landing and around a bend until they end at a cold, rectangular chamber. A thin, wafting mist clings to the ground, and the wooden crossbeams that support the ceiling groan beneath the weight of the house and underground complex above. The walls of this room are cut with small, chiseled alcoves, each holding a strange, ghastly trinket or relic. A corridor with a sagging ceiling exits the chamber and bends out of sight to the right of you. Past it, you can see a stone slope that descends into a black, murky water. The ghostly chant you've heard since entering the lower parts of this area in the basement, it's the strongest in this area, to the point where you can finally start to work out what is being said. And this chanting seems to be emanating from beyond this little... Hang on, I don't know if you guys can see actually. This portcullis right here, so bars in between. And you can finally understand these words. And this chant is being said over and over and over again. It does not stop. And all it says is, "He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land." And it's just echo, 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 echo throughout. Around you in the little areas, there's little items. There's a couple of items, and you spend a bit of time. I'm just going to speed this up for you guys, just so you know, because I know you're curious and be looking at it. There are different figures and figurines and loads of different things going on. There's like a knife carved from human bone, a small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws. Some of you would know this is a goblin's hand. On a loop of rope, a dagger with a rat's skull set into the pommel. An 8-inch diameter varnished orb made from a creature's eye. There's a cloak that is stitched together. Skin. Looks kind of like the ghouls from upstairs' skin. Make an Arcana check real quick. There's a bag full of bat guano, which, Lint, you might like eventually. There's a severed finger, a figurine of a mummy, arms crossed over its chest, an iron pendant adorned with a devil's face, a shriveled head just in the corner, and a small wooden coffer containing a dyer's wolf withered tongue. What'd you roll in? Arcana check, Lint.
14.
You're muted.
I know.
You were taking your time. It's all good.
Yeah.
There's a stick with a dissected frog attached to the end of the stick. 14.
Yeah.
It just looks strange. It just looks strange. But yeah, down this side of the area is the portcullis. If anyone wants to look through the portcullis, you feel free to do that. Just let me know if you do though, so then I can tell you.
I'll look.
Yeah, sure. And again, the echoing of he is the ancient, he is the land, is just coming through. What's your dark vision? Is it 30 feet?
I think so.
Cool. So you will see the edge of a chamber filled with water. The water itself doesn't look too deep, but you notice that as you peer through, that chanting that you are hearing meticulously and never ending, the moment you peek through the portcullis, it stops. You see on the walls, there's smooth masonry walls provide an excellent acoustics, what you heard as you entered. Featureless stone pillars supporting the ceiling and a breach in... Oh, you won't know this actually, it's too dark. Blah, blah, blah. But murky water covers most of the floor. In the middle of this chamber, or you assume is the middle, is an octagonal dais that is rising above the water. And at the top, there are rusted chains and shackles right there. The altar, from your vantage point, there's weird shapes carved into it. And the color of this kind of, not table, but a table made out of stone, basically, is covered in deep crimson red. Now, this portcullis does like it's movable, but you'll have to try and lift it if you're going to do that. There is also a corridor around here, but it's up to you. And again, the chanting has completely stopped. Dead silent.
I feel like I know from playing video games that once the chanting stops, you're about to enter a boss battle.
You hear angels singing in the background.
Yeah. I've gotten my ass kicked enough times in like Majora's Mask.
I feel ya.
Can I do a perception check on any of the items in here to see if it has significance to, like, if it would be good for fighting what's in the next room, or?
There's no, just to speed things up, there's no significance. You spend a bit of time. They just seem like mundane items. Like, it looks like someone placed it because it had meaning, but the meaning was wrong.
Oh, cool. That tells me so many things.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Do you guys want to help me like lift this thing to move into the next room, or?
Can Davey start grabbing some of the items? I kind of want the dagger. And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
eye.
Yep, write it all in. Whatever you want.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so proud.
I'll give you the list again if you haven't written it down, but yeah. I'll do it after the game.
Before we try to lift this, can I get a look? 'Cause my dark vision is 300 feet.
Oh yeah, I'll
see the whole room.
Yeah. It's basically what I described. But I'll give you a little bit more for you. You see the entire room, and what I keep saying it to Rain for some reason, but what Rain didn't see, there's like an alcove right at the bottom of it all. It's like being carved into the wall. Well, not carved into the wall. It's sort of just broken into the wall. It's like there was this bit of cave system right here. Only that part. And they've just been like piles of... And you can see... it's a bit too far away regarding like details, but you just see it's just a pile of something. You'll have to get a bit closer if you want to actually see it properly. And...
Okay, I say we try to lift this bad boy up.
All right, gung ho, let's go.
Okay.
So who's going to be rolling the athletics check?
Guidance.
Not me, I'm bad.
I'm pretty strong.
Strong? Okay. Has anyone else got proficiency in athletics? Nope. Okay, cool. So Bakor, you're going to be rolling your athletics check.
Did I hear someone say guidance?
And
Yes.
you will have guidance too. Something as well to add where this dais is, dais, I can't remember how it goes. I even googled how to pronounce that. Anyway, you do see there's like that mist, but it's sort of coming up and out and down. Very similar to the mist outside of the house.
Okay. Well, here goes nothing.
All right. Roll for me.
We did a 16. I'm just gonna do a D4 for funsies.
Please, yeah.
So 18.
18. Let me double check.
Oh, I'm also going to activate my symbiotic entity.
Okay, sure. That's good. That's good. 18. So with that, it is on the edge where you are lifting, just lift, and you lift it enough so it's at your waist. If you can find something to wedge it right now, you're welcome to, or find someone to help you up a little bit here. You've done most of the work, so if someone wants to help out now, you're welcome to. So does anyone want to quickly help out?
I have nothing, so someone come help me.
Yeah, it
quick.
is. Yeah.
He's
I'll try
slipping.
help.
All right. Yeah, Rain, as that happens, quickly roll me a strength check, Rain, just to double check. Also, Dro, your camera has frozen.
Yeah. I don't know why it's doing that.
It's okay.
16.
Okay, so with the combined, with that, I'm going to say that you both will lift, and it goes up to the top, and you are free to enter.
My Zoom is crashing. Just
Oh my god.
Oh, the timing.
You want to jump out and jump back in?
The dark powers, they've sabotaged us.
Oh no.
God
we
is
go.
coming for our ass in the real world. You know what? I'm ready for it.
For some reason, I can't turn on my camera.
Oh no. Oh no. That's
It's
fine.
going.
There it is. There it is.
Oh.
Dro, do you want to jump out the call and then jump back in? If you can hear me. Dro, can you hear
I
me?
have to message him quickly in the Discord.
Bro.
Oh no, Dro.
I think you can kick them out of the call.
I think I can. But are they
Yeah,
allowed to
that
come
seems
back
rude.
in? Yeah, I feel. I don't know. Hang on. Remove.
Get out.
Can I just remove? Report. Once removed. Oh no. Nope. Once removed, this person cannot join again.
Oh.
Do me a favor, you lot. Could you just quickly move yourselves into this area? Like you can just move yourselves at the bottom if you want to of the portcullis. Need a restart PC, Dro? No. Oh my god.
No, Dro.
Oops.
That's okay. That's okay, Dro. No problem. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have an emergency overlay somewhere. Hang on. Oh my god. Ending. Emergency. Where is it? Oh my god. I don't know where it is. Hang on.
We're gonna have to like leave things on a cliffhanger?
No, we gotta finish it.
Are we stepping into the water? Is that what we're doing?
You are, yes.
Rain will finally be happy to be in some contact with some water again after being landlocked for so long.
That's fair. That is fair. Oh my god. Oh yeah, it's not gonna do that. Give me a second. Oh my god. Emergency. You know what? It's fine. We'll. What a mess.
Who am I gonna have my sassy banter with?
Oh my god. I'm sure it's fine.
Who's gonna tank all the damage?
Oh my god.
Who's
That's
gonna
me.
who's going to initiate the actual
Uh-huh.
battle for us
Uh-huh.
and take the damage?
Uh-huh. Give me a sec. I will
As long
find.
as we're not dealing with centipedes, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's true.
It's actually a giant centipede.
I will be actually upset.
Just
I will be
leave.
emotionally compromised.
And it's got a rapier in the back. Like, you missed this.
Oh
Kind of thing.
god.
Ba 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 da. Da 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 da.
In the meantime, here's a kitty cat.
In the meantime, chat, please do me a favor and make sure you are tipping our artists. That'd be really nice of you to do so.
Thank you.
Do it. You won't. Bet.
Do it.
Bet money.
Literally your own money. The crescendo and tension as we get to the end.
The tension of the adorable cat in the camera.
Oh,
I don't know where Sophie went. She ran off.
She knows what's coming.
and she's gone.
This has been a fun Game.
Ooh.
Hey,
Hey!
we're back.
I don't know what happened.
It's
He
okay.
lives.
You're here. You're here. Oh, we moved your body into the area. I'm sorry. So as you enter this area, and again, the floor is the water itself is covered in a mist, and it definitely stinks of just decay, as always. That's kind of been the theme. But it's around about 2 feet in depth. And yeah, you see the dais. I'm going to say dais. Why not? Is right in the center, and the dais itself is just oozing like the deepest amount of aura you can think of when it just comes to this is something. This is it. You know, there's a connection here with what's going on outside with mist, and whatever this house is all about is coming to a pinpoint right here.
Can I approach the dais and do a religion check on it?
Yes. You move,
but like approaching with caution. I'm not touching a damn thing.
yeah. Please, you go up to it. Let me read how you die. Not really. My God, I'm not that bad.
Oh my God, my fucking camera. What is going on?
That's okay. Let me just make sure I got this. When you see as you walk up to this this area,
Mm-hmm.
the chanting slowly starts to come back into your minds, and everyone can start to hear this as well as it sort of builds up together. As you slowly approach, you see at the top of this dais a bundle of material wrapped around, similar to, well, what you saw in the nursery. A blood-stained dagger is next to it. The cloth itself has actually been opened, and it is just stained in blood. And the chanting slowly turns into a cacophony of voices going, "One must die, one must die, one must die, one must die." You see around you there are just shadowed people staring up at you. Bakor. Rain. This chanting. You feel Lancelot start to recoil and hide in your clothing. And just over again. One must die. One must die. One must die. Hydro. Bakor. Religion check. What was it? Did you roll?
Rolling now.
Thank you.
Only 13.
13 is enough. In this moment, it slowly... Oh, sorry, not slow. It finally comes together. As the chanting of "One must die" becomes a crescendo, or turns into a crescendo, and it's accompanied by "He is the ancient, he is the land. He is the ancient, he is the land. One must die, one must die." There's this moment of clarity of what happened in this house. Throughout the time this cult was finding its feet, you quickly look back up at where all those items were, and each of them are representing a failed attempt at contacting something darker than we know. But by some cruel fate, Elizabeth was told what she can do to finally get the attention of the person that everyone in this area wanted.
She killed a bastard baby, didn't she?
And then there's this moment as the one must die, one must die. What do you all do?
Baby joins in on the chanting.
Yeah. Let's go.
Damn it, Davey. What Rain wants to do
It's
is go back
catchy.
up and kill the lady who killed the baby. But there's no point in going up and doing that there now. So Rain looks at Bacall and is like, what do you think we should do?
One must die. One must die. One must die.
Well, what we're not gonna do is they clearly want one of us to sacrifice someone here. Don't think that that's gonna be the case.
They've already had their death. What more could they want?
It sounds like they want another one though, in
That's
order to
selfish.
summon the being back. Is what I'm gathering.
Can I go up and get Elizabeth and drag her down
Ooh.
to be the death?
As you turn to the portcullis slams back up. Or back down,
God
sorry.
damn it.
As this one must die. One must die.
I was
And-
going to get the one that was going to die, and then you shut the door.
You hear around you just and this chanting and shouting, and it just becomes an amalgamation of just pain and suffering and lust in that pain. Because the pile you saw in the south starts to wriggle and move and starts to move slowly and just sloppy dropping corpse parts, just arms and legs moving towards you all. And then as it starts to emerge from the darkness in that alcove, you hear the faint cry of a baby. As this mound of flesh comes to life in front of your eyes, and in the center, in this kind of like an artistic expression of a rib cage just comes across. The center point is a baby just leaning against the insides, almost like its womb with these ribs, as this mound of flesh starts to walk towards you. Well, walk towards you, shamble towards you. Let me put this up for you.
Cool.
But in the center
Ew.
of this is the baby, is the child in all of its suffering. It is in the center. Roll initiative. Yui's is very sad right now. I just realized that's pretty hype.
My rolls are so
I got a
low.
sick 2.
I got a 4.
2.
12.
Oh, I also got a 12.
Wow. Okay.
Hey.
So 12 for Lint. Bacall, what was yours?
4.
4. Rain?
I had a 2.
A 2. Davey, what was yours?
12.
12. Lint and Davey, you two decide who's going to go first.
Up to you.
I also don't mind. One of us make the decision.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, good.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds. So, quickly, everyone, before we do this, make an insight check. All of you.
8.
Yep.
22.
11.
22,
23.
11.
23.
Nice.
Me and Rain just can't roll good numbers.
That's
Sorry.
okay. So, the flesh mound goes first. Walter, the flesh mound.
That was a given.
Of course. It moves up to you, and it's almost like a baby has found its way to crawl prematurely as it just starts slowly moving up. And it is slow. Moves about here. Now, who rolled over a 15? Okay, Davey, Lynn. In this moment, maybe Davey, it's your connection a little bit more because you've got like a child heart, if you would, you know. But you see in the center where this ribcage is, in this mound's womb, the baby itself looks innocent. It looks like it's almost trapped in the evil of this house. Lint, in this moment of desperation and his quick thinking, the heart is the key. You see the ribs are not protecting, it's entrapping this child. And with that, it cannot, hang on. It was here. Uh-huh. It cannot reach right now. It's just, and again, this is just flesh combined, and there's arms and legs and just faces just torn apart, just sort of crawling towards you both. Right here, Rain and Bakor. But that's all it can do with its movement. Next up, who's going first, Lynn or Davey?
Maybe we'll go first.
All right, let's go.
All right. Bonus action shillelagh.
Yep.
Mushrooms growing out of her staff. She's gonna, shh. It's okay. It's okay. Let's let's try to clear some of this away. And she's gonna hit away from the rib cage and more towards the edges of the flesh.
So you're not aiming for the rib cage, you're aiming for the flesh.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Roll to hit.
12.
Does not hit. You hit it, but it's just flesh. What does it's like splashes into the water around you.
They're gonna stay there.
All right. Next up is Lynn.
Lynn's gonna get on high.
Yep.
Around about here.
Want to you just be able to make that wee movement? Yes.
Okay, yeah. Is he trying? Anything he can do for ranged is firebolt. He wants to try and cast a firebolt again, but try and aim it to. Doesn't want to hit the baby, which I'm guessing is also in the middle of the ribcage.
The ribcage would be protecting the baby, so you'd be hitting the cage itself if you would, which is an option in this fight.
Okay. He wants to try and open the ribcage in a way, but not in a way that kind of hurts the baby yet, because he's still not sure what to do.
Sure. So you can let's say you're willing your firebolt right now to hit the cage itself, but you want to control your magic so it doesn't go any further than that. That's totally fine.
Yeah. He wants to, if it's aimed in a certain way, he wants to hit it so that it kind of hits the back of the cage, so that like the force of it could try and like open it slightly.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
That's how he wants to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's going to try and aim it that way, like trying to go over the shoulders of Core and Davy as he's firing.
That's
this.
fine. I like how everyone calls you Davy.
I thought of it. Oh, does 17 hit?
It does, yes.
Okay.
Roll damage. As your firebolt hits the ribcage, it sort of just starts to crack, and the fire itself spreads around the ribcage, and then like sort of scorches the flesh surrounding it instead of hitting the baby inside.
Yeah, there's only a 6.
6 points damage. Yeah, okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next up is Bakor, I believe.
So I kind of see what Lint was trying to do. So I go for an attack on around the same area where the spell hit.
Yeah, please.
With my longsword, I just could try to like just jab it.
Yep.
And see if I could break the ribcage open.
Yeah, we'll put
rolling to hit.
I'll put you
11.
right next to it. 11. The ribcage hits.
Hits. Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful. Damage is gonna be 10.
10. Amazing. It starts to crack. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Let's go. Going for it today. Rain.
Can I use my crowbar?
Oh.
Pry open. I have one.
Yeah, and you'd be rolling at advantage. Sure. Roll an athletics check.
Athletics, I'm -1. That's not an advantage.
Well, no, but you're choosing to use a crowbar, which means you gotta choose athletics. But you're rolling at advantage because you are using a crowbar.
5.
At advantage?
Well, I
Roll,
rolled.
roll two
You rolled
20s.
twice.
Yeah, roll twice. Take the higher number.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 9.
Oh.
It's higher.
It's
Better.
it's definitely higher. I'm basically matching the difficulty with the AC. But yeah, unfortunately, you sort of dig in, and the flesh itself, you as you pulling it in, a hand from the flesh sort of morphs and tries to grab you as well. Because it is its turn, it's going to try and hit you with that.
At the start of its turn, it has to roll Constitution saving throw.
Absolutely. I'll take that roll. It failed.
Okay, so it takes 2d4 necrotic.
2d4.
4 and 4. Wow.
Nice.
Attack damage, so 8 points of necrotic.
Amazing. You see that the flesh sort of like melts away from necrotic energy. And I'll use this one as my attack against you. Rain. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That
'cause
hits?
Yeah.
All right. Your armor class is 17?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you won't be able to get that. You take 8 points of bludgeoning as it just slams down onto you.
Ugh.
And the baby itself inside, it feels like it's almost turning away from it instinctually, turning away from hitting you itself. Does it have anything else? No, that's it. Back to the top. Who was first? Was it you, Davey?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go for it.
All right, gonna try to. This time they're gonna aim for the rib cage, right where Lint was
Yes.
aiming. 19 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay, so that is a d8 plus a d6. So it's 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 2 points of necrotic damage.
Davey, as you swing, the ribcage shatters. There's this bright flash of white what fills the room itself. You all have to instinctually turn away and close your eyes as it was just too bright for all of you. And as you regain your sight, the flesh mound itself slowly melts away into the water. And what was Walter's form, baby form, is just the skeletal remains of Walter. Bakor, I'm going to roll... I'm going to apply your religion check earlier to this. In this moment of understanding the connection of why this house is the way it is, this poor child and its innocent soul was used to corrupt this entire house. With that religion check earlier, you would know two things. One, the baby itself wants to leave this house. The second thing, and this is through your own ways of dealing with death, maybe, to honor the remains of this child, you must bury him at dawn out of the house. The moment that hits you, that rumbling you heard, the house itself above you starts to rock and shake. There's little debris starting to fall down around you. The boss of this area is the house itself. So, we're keeping the initiative. Get the fuck out of the house. How are you going to do it? The portcullis is down, but right next to the portcullis, there is a crank right there. It's rusted, but it is useful. So what are we doing?
Does Davy still have their bonus action on their movement?
Sure. We'll save that, and then we're going to go into, like, we'll go into the skill checks, but we're going to be doing it in initiative order. So, here's what's going to be happening. To finish this off, you need to escape Death House. Okay? Or the house, or the manor, whatever you want to call it. There's going to be a few skill checks what are going to be popping up. If you accumulate, I believe it is 4 successes before 3 failures, I'm going to double check the rules just to make sure, you will get out. So, Davey, before we continue, what was the thing that you wanted to do?
They were just gonna pick up the bones of the child.
You got it.
It's okay, it's okay. And then I guess they'll look around and go, so what now?
Go.
I have to get the fuck out of here.
All right,
Yeah,
so what's the plan?
I say we run back to that room that had the staircase up to the wolf area that leads us to the main foyer, and then we get out through there.
Okay. So we're gonna do an initiative, I guess, but portcullis. Who's gonna be taking care of the portcullis right now? There is a crank. Lint, you're right next to it. It is your turn technically. So do you want to do anything there?
Yeah, I'll try to use the portcullis to open the door quick.
I need you to make this is your first check. Let me just double check a few things. Okay. So you can look at this crank right now. It is damaged, right? But there are a few things you can do. You can do athletics. If you have any tinker's tools, you can quickly try and see if you can fix it. You can also, for you, tell me how you want to try and do this. You can just do straight athletics and get a bit of help from maybe someone else. But it's up to you.
Oh shit! I need to wait for someone else to be stronger because I'm not strong enough.
I can help, right?
We'll say it's your skill check, and we'll say that Bakar is assisting you.
And
and
guidance?
yeah, sure. All right, so Lynn, roll a d20. This will be an athletics check if that's okay with you. And then and you have oh my god, you have assistance, and you have a d4 on top of that.
Okay. So assistance is advantage.
Correct. That's exactly the word I was looking at, but I blanked.
Okay. +4. 17.
Okay, that is a success. You crank, and it almost slips out of your hand, but Pakor holds it for you, and then you crank it together. The portcullis drops, I believe I said. I can't remember. Up. It goes up. It goes up. And you all go up to the top, and you go up to the top of the stairs. Now, for this, you lot, theater to the mind, okay? You find yourselves in the crypts below. You know which way you can go. You had a spiral staircase, or go back to that shrine room where it led to the ground floor. What would you like to do?
The hidden room with the ground floor.
That's what I'm thinking.
The shrine, yeah.
Okay, so you head over there. It takes you a bit of time. You notice that the walls around you are starting to crumble and crack, and you see that the floor underneath your feet is starting to fall apart as it reveals more skeletal remains of what looks like cult members. You go up to the taken down door from Davy as you work your way up the stairs and up through the ladders. As you, who's first to enter the den?
Davy's happy to be leading, but
Okay, I mean, we can do this in any order, really, if you want to. Technically, it would have been Bakor who would have been next, so we could say Bakor is leading, just so we could do that. So, Bakor, you get up and you open and move, and you step up, and the wolves themselves are in different positions to where we were. You all clamber out. What I'd like you to do, Bakor, is you see that these wolves are slowly starting to approach you. However, they are injured. So I'm going to be giving you advantage on either a dexterity saving throw, it could be an athletics check yourself, or you can just tell me what you want to do to try and keep these wolves from attacking your friends as you try and bolt out.
They're just trying to close in on us, correct?
They're going to attack you, yes, but they are broken, if you would. They're not dead.
I'm going to fucking swing my two-hander.
Right. Let's roll an attack for me. I'm going to say at advantage because they are all injured. So that seems fair to me because you did do some work beforehand. Roll me an attack, and we're going to use this as your ability check, actually. Because why not?
Unfortunately, the highest is a 10.
Highest is a 10?
Mm-hmm.
I rolled like shit. So you actually beat them. When it came to it, I rolled a 4 on my dice against what you rolled. So as they start to charge at you with their no teeth, they're just sort of using their claws. And we kind of look a bit sad, if I'm honest with you. You sort of bring your shield out and sword and stop them as everyone else goes clambering out into the main hall. As you close the door behind you, you hear the scraping on the door against you, and around you on this ground floor, you notice there's a couple of things, everyone. The doors in front of you to the kitchen and the dining hall, they are walled up completely. The doors are disappeared, and it's completely walled up. Behind you is completely walled up as well. It's like the house itself is trying to trap you in as you start to smell smoke. The stairs to your right are available. What are you doing? Are you going upstairs?
Balcony.
Is that where you want to head?
There was an exit there.
You are correct. You are correct. The maid's balcony, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yay, I like this one. So, you work your way up the stairs. And as you come to the level where the maid's room was, where that balcony was, where salvation was, most of the doors are blocked up. There's only 2 that are open. One is where the husband was hanging. The other one was the nursemaid's chambers. You open the door, but as you open the door, before you open it, you hear crying of said nurse, sounding like labor, just grunting and pain and just crying. And as you hear nursemaids going, "Come on, you got this, you've got this," and then you hear one nurse going, "Oh, it's feet first. We need to do something about it." As you open the door, you see a ghostly apparition of the nursemaid in labor, with nursemaids as well around her. And as she's going into labor, you notice the window where the balcony was is not bricked up, but is replaced by spinning blades. I want all of you to quickly make either a perception check or an insight check as her labor pains start to increase in intensity.
Got a 7.
Screaming and shouting and crying.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, Lynn.
14.
14 for you, Davey. Lynn, in this moment where you burst through these doors, Your quick mind recognizes that the blades are spinning every time she feels a contraction. And she's in so much pain that every time she tries to push, the blades spin faster. What are you going to do in this point? Now, this should technically be Rain's go. So as this happens, Rain, I'm going to hand it over to you because you have your chance now. What are you going to do to help her? In pain.
Help her
get through this labor. What are you going to do?
We have the baby's bones. We have its spirit.
Well, no, because we have to bury the bones at dawn.
So how are you going to be helping this nursemaid give birth to her child? Think about your skill set. Think about what you can bring to this moment.
Think about that. I could slice her open.
Yo. So you want to...
I don't know.
C-section?
You can do that.
Yeah, C-section.
If you want to, you can do that.
Wouldn't be the first one that Rain's done, probably.
Sure. So what are we going to call this? It's either going to be medicine, or it's going to be just a straight dexterity check. You can say sleight of hand.
I'm going to do dexterity.
All right. You can do sleight of hand as well. I believe you get a bit more of a bonus to that.
Guidance.
Guidance course, yeah. So in this moment, Rain, as they're pushing and pulling, and because the baby's struggling to come out, there's this moment of the only thing we can do is this. And so roll me a sleight of hand check.
17.
17 passes. All done. There's this moment where this nursemaid and this ghostly gaze looks at you and goes, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And you, and the pressure is released as the nursemaids go, quickly, get towels. And they slowly pull Walter out as the blades on this window start to... They are still happening. But now you have a chance to get out. All together, you need to all make me acrobatics checks. All of you.
I'm a klutz. Not bad. I got a 16.
16.
I got a
Pass.
9.
Fail.
10. 5.
Pass. Fail. 2 passes, 2 fails. Okay. Who failed? Who failed? Okay. You take... Oh, you're so fucking lucky. You're so fucking lucky. 8 points of slashing damage. As you go through, you get a little bit of a cut. The ones you pass through. For you, yourself, Bakor, I think your armor is the thing that sort of prevents it. You see a blade about to hit you, and you block as sparks fly. You land through onto the balcony, and as you look over to the balcony, what was the front of the house has now dropped. You look over the edge, and it's 1,000 feet or more over a cliff into darkness. You hear the sounds of waves crashing, but you can't see the waves. You only see the depth of this drop. What do you do?
I let the others know. Did everyone come through with me? Only me and...
All of you got through. The ones who failed, they got damaged instead.
Rain, is your character... Are you okay?
I have 2 hit points left.
What do we do?
Do you need a potion?
Yeah, can I drink that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you 1 round to decide what you do. About 6 seconds in game time. as this
All right,
house
so
is
there's a
starting to
cliff,
break
it's
around
1,000
you.
feet down. What can we do? What should we do?
There's got to be a way across.
I don't see anything. Can I make a perception check?
Perception or insight?
Or let's do insight.
Mhm. The
23.
house behind you is crashing around you. You feel the house is giving up because the one thing that you are holding on to, what is keeping this house alive in its essence, is within one of your arms. And for you, and it kind of makes perfect sense for you actually, because as you look down, you hear a woman's voice in the back of your mind. Just goes, "Sometimes, dear, it's just a leap of faith."
Gotta jump.
They've jumped.
I guess we follow.
Maybe we'll join them.
All right, jump.
I jump.
Everyone make me an acrobatics check. As you fall and fall and fall, and as you drop, you see the house is breaking and turns into a inferno in front of your eyes, and that's the last beam of light as you fall into darkness and embrace the darkness that surrounds you. What'd you roll? Tell me what you rolled. 12. 3?
9.
McClats.
9.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. 1, 2, 3. Rain, what was yours?
Mine was 12.
Okay. Rain is the only one who passes this. As you fall, and this fall feels like it's hours. And the darkness that is covering you up turns to a scorching pain for Lint, Bakor, and Davy as all of your backs hit dirt and grass. And Rain, you land onto your feet as you tumble hocka out. You three take 2 points of damage. Rain, you take 0. And as you land, your eyes widen as you realize it wasn't 1,000 feet. It wasn't an hour that you were falling. It was a few seconds as you see the house in front of you start to burn and crumble, and the essence that has been holding this house together is finally out. You notice that surrounding you is the mist, but it has slowly started to move away and reveal something else. You stand up, you shake yourself off, and you turn, and there's this really handmade headstone, if you would. It looks like it's just been a random flattish brick or stone just poof, planted. And it has no name. But Bakor, you know what this is for. And right next to it, you see a basket. Who goes up to the basket?
Baby.
You already know who. Yep.
Yeah. Davey, you approach this basket, and this basket is filled with bottles of wine. There's some cheeses in there, dried meats, a single potion of healing, and a letter. With the insignia of what you saw, Lint, on the robes down below. And all it says in common is "Welcome to Barovia, Strahd." And that's how we're going to finish today's session. That's the end of Death House, y'all. Well done.
That was good.
Yeah, well done, y'all. That was really
What a
good.
kind host. Dried meats and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Like kick that man.
You
in the
did
shin.
it. And you're officially going to be level 3 now as well.
Hooray!
You survived Death House. You're going to be obviously finished in the corruption of Death House. You've learned the secrets of Death House. And you got Strahd's attention. You don't know who this Strahd is, but you know that someone called Strahd is now paying attention. And yeah, we'll pick it up. Maybe next week, Easter Sunday, I don't know, but we'll figure it out either way. But that's it, y'all. Thank you all so much. Thank you for sticking by us. By the way, I know we went over time. Thank you, players. You were wonderful. I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And, well, hit points. Where's everyone at?
13, I think.
2 for Rain. 13 for yourself, Bakor. What's yours, Davey?
20.
Damn it. Lynn?
10.
10. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. But yeah, so we're going to be picking this up hopefully next Sunday. We'll see how it goes. I believe the Sunday after that, I'm kind of busy. But the plan for chat, by the way, we're going to be continuing this campaign now, and we're actually going to be doing the main plot line of Curse of Strahd. Now we have done Death House. You will be exploring Barovia in the next session. One little thing. The last thing you would actually see before you saw the basket, you would have seen a black bird perched on the entrance to this manor with a nice blue streak sort of just going down one of its feathers as it would have flown away kind of in towards the town. Something I wanted to add into. But yeah, that's it, y'all. We'll make sure we keep on top of when we're going to be going live and all that. I just want to thank my players. Thank you all so much for being here. It's been an absolute joy. We have a lot to do now. So level 3, choose wisely what you want to do. If you want to do anything, please let me know. But we will sort that out next session. So anything else we got to say, chat? I don't know. I don't think so. No, how about you guys? Anything you want to say? Anything? Good? All right.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be
having
good.
a blast.
I'm glad. I'm hoping you're enjoying it.
You did really good, Dave.
I'm enjoying it, yeah.
Yeah.
Now the hard part begins. But yeah, thanks everyone. And we'll just catch you the next time in the mists. But for me and all my lovely players, we're going to say bye. Oh, make sure you pay the artist, please. Make sure you're doing pally and all that kind of thing is really important. But yeah.
Do it or else.
Exactly. Do it. Bye, everyone. See you all soon. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.